Greetings and welcome to the 1-6 Scale Man Probably presents another episode of Comic Book Talk with Friends. So glad to have you guys here with us, those who are coming in. Sorry for the delay, but again, when you are dealing with this space that we're in right now and you're dealing with the loss of family members and friends and early departures, early transitions, kind of warrants discussions. So that's pretty much where we are right now. So again, I played it off at the top. Do want to play it again. Um, you know, rest in peace, rest in power to both Scott Shelby and Barry Bird, friends of both Vinny and I. Uh, again, transitioned over the weekend. So it's a celebration. It's more of a celebration than anything else. Uh, again, it's enlightenment and it's reaching the pinnacle of reincarnation, elevating into a totally different platform. So just wanted to give them a shout out. Both of them great individuals, going way too soon. But again, it's definitely not my time, your time. It's a lost time. So praise due. And again, two good individuals. Always will be remembered, never forgotten. So definitely wanted to put that out there with these individuals. Um, Greetings and welcome to another great episode that we're going to have here tonight. I'm your host, Leo Rockwell. Do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you are always up to date as to what we got going on over here on the channel. So I guess you already know I'm not by myself. I have the crew here behind me. What's going on with y'all fellas? How y'all doing, man?
What's up, bro?
Yeah, man.
What up?
Definitely, man. Definitely, man. Thank you for being here, folks. Like, Vinny, I hit you up this morning because I was like, yo, I didn't know whether or not we wanted to do the show, if we could do the show, if we would do the show, but I know it's a space. And sometimes it's like we I know for me, if I'm not doing it, and if I'm not doing something, the wheels are turning. Yeah. And I'm not being as productive. Mm-hmm. So that's why I hit you up. It's like, yo, did you feel like doing it? Did you want to do the show, or did you want to, just kind of let it breathe, simmer down, and just kind of really cope with it? And when you were like, nah, it should be good. It's going to be hard, but we'll definitely do it. I was like, all right. I kind of was funny because I expected you to say that in a sense, because you know what I mean? Is anybody out there who knows Vinny, it's, toughest motherfucker you will ever meet. Like, straight up, like emotionally, like literally, bro. Like you very seldomly see him share any type of emotion, but it's there. You know what I mean? So that's why I was like, let me reach out to him just to see, if he wanted to do it. So when he said he wanted to do it, I was like, all right, cool. Let's go ahead and let's rock. So
I respect y'all boys for even being here, man. Real talk.
Yeah, appreciate that,
Agreed,
bro.
man. Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate that, bro. But yeah, Vinny, thank you for stopping through, man, because I know how hard it is.
Yeah, I respect you reaching out and asking, because it was definitely a shocking and tough day. Very close friend I was really tight with, and he lost one as well, and very unexpected, and definitely been struggling with it. So it's one of those things where you just hope to use it as a distraction for a little bit of time. And I was off today, so I spent most of the day just making my peace with it and thinking back on happy times, good memories, talking to friends and family of his, sharing memories, and just thinking about how many laughs that we had, because that was truly what bonded us in the first place. Just class clowning in high school, just making each other laugh and cutting up where the teacher is laughing too. That's quality class clowning when the teacher can't even be mad because y'all funny.
Yeah.
And that motherfucker was funny as shit.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
So it was two peas in a pod. I mean, we've made each other laugh and bonded over humor and art and hip hop and all things and for for many decades. So it was a big loss, just not just for me, but for the city. He was bigger than life, man. He meant much to many. So I appreciate you giving me the option to sit this one out. But
Yeah.
like you said, it's a distraction. Keep our minds busy for a minute. Get to talk about some amazing stuff that went down over the week, and it's in our hearts and minds all the same.
Yeah, bro. Appreciate that, man. Glad to have you here. Jedi Kid, man, thanks for the wishes and the condolences, man. Straight up.
Bro. You need anything, though. I'm here, bro. You just gotta call me, man. You already know what it is.
Yeah, yes, straight up, bro. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for coming through. As always, man.
Hug your loved ones, y'all. You never know.
100%, bro.
That's it, bro.
Yeah, I do all the time, man.
Yep. That's it. All the time. I had a chance to spend some time with my daughter this weekend. Yeah. It was the first time. So I took her to go see Friday night. We went to go see Captain America: Brave New World.
Say that. Yeah.
Bro, that thing, I don't care, bro. I'll go watch it. I've seen it twice already,
bro. It hit like 400 million.
Yeah,
so it's definitely making some money. It's getting them numbers. So I don't care what nobody else talking about.
It's like 450 for something.
It might have creeped up. So it's definitely doing its thing.
Yeah.
But I got a chance to take my daughter, bro. Vinny, I was sitting there. I'm sitting there because I had already seen it. I had popcorn and everything. Well, actually, I didn't eat the popcorn. I got it for her. Got her, drink whatever. Toya's sitting here, so we basically we're fasting. So we're in.
Oh, you see her eating,
bro? No, we had already ate. So we were in and out of sleep. I don't know if it was just like the itis, but for me, I was just tired because we had gotten up at 5:00. And then I did comic book. I did Figure Flex Friday. So we were already thinking things at that point. And I'm in and out. She's Toya's in and out. But Scala, she is locked in, bro. Like she was bro, she is locked in. Every scene. If you got questions, she holding her questions to the end, but she's locked in. And then when the Red Hawk comes on, bro, she looks at me and she was like, why? She's like, why did we have to get that silly ass Smart Hawk and not get this?
Yo, and she's young,
bro. She was locked.
You done did right,
young, so
bro. She was
I'm right with that girl, son.
You told her right.
She was locked in, like she was like straight up. She was like, they wasted good film. She was like, they wasted good scenes. She said it almost felt like an agenda. She was like, we get this. And this is what we should have actually gotten. And she was actually low-key pissed about it, but she definitely enjoyed the film, bro. She enjoyed it for what else. She loved it.
Way to go, Skylar. Good girl.
Yeah, she loved it. She loved it. And there's so many people out there did love it because they went and saw it over the weekend. And like I said, it's hitting like 450. So it silenced all the 450 million. That it almost made, if not,
it triple what it put out.
But didn't it? If somebody up me on the numbers, what did Captain America of First Avenger make?
Dude, it was
shit!
What did that make? Was it around the same? Was it around the same or a little less?
2 or 3, maybe 3 something.
About 3 something, right? I think it was like maybe 300 million or something like that. So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like it's making the numbers it's supposed to make for
the haters wanted this shit to fail so bad,
and they still wanted to fail.
It blew up.
Oh yeah.
They still wanted to fail, but it is what it is, man. So
there'll be a part. There'll be a sequel.
She said, "I was so mad they let Red Hawk show out and nerf the Bruce."
Oh man, bro. Bro, good job, bro.
But I think this is gonna bring Bruce back. I think they're gonna bring Bruce back, though.
He gotta come back, bro. He gotta come back.
I'm conflicted on it. I'm not entirely opposed to how they did do Hope. It made sense for the story they were telling. What's fucked up is they didn't just bench him and then bring him back.
Yeah. They shouldn't have let old boy beat him the way they beat him and not.
Yo, they let Thanos disrespect.
You know what I'm saying?
I gotta disagree on that. That wasn't
Yeah.
that was to build up Thanos. I always said when he comes on the scene, he has to kill one of them or kick somebody's ass to either Iron Man.
Yeah, but they're scared to shot him for 2 movies.
2 movies.
Have you read the comics? That's how he do in the comics too.
Nah, man.
I know, but Hulk wasn't no pussy in the comics, though. He took an ass one, but he wasn't backing down like I'm scared of Thanos.
I don't care.
He don't have the PTSD shit like
right.
But at the same time, that's something they could have left out too. But Thanos does slap him around in the books.
No,
of course.
I get that.
But Hulk was no
that he was
yeah.
Now,
and remember they did that. Yeah.
The problem with that is it wasn't like it was just in that film. It's all the other shit. Like there was no redemption later. It didn't even have to be
redemption.
It didn't have to be a redemption with Thanos. It could have been redemption with the movie soon after that because you went from that bullshit that a lot of people are pissed off of, but I think that makes sense for the storytelling aspect of those 2 films. To She-Hulk, where he gets fucking ran over by a Jeep. Why is that the next time we're seeing him? He's getting run over by a Jeep. Now, don't get me wrong. I know he was holding back because it was his cousin. But that's the next time we see him. And he's nerfed then, too. Like, even if it's, the next time we see him, it should have been him raging.
Yeah, I think
they gotta have him come back in the ring because that was a low-key sequel to Incredible Hulk. Real talk.
It depends. The hardest
part
about all that, he
don't really have a big part in Hickman's Secret War, and I don't think they're really touching much on the older Secret War. So I don't really think we're getting this big. I don't think he's going to really factor into the new film. So I'm not sure when we're going to.
There's only so much that they can actually do right now, though, because again, they don't have the rights yet. Universal still have the Hulk, so they can't actually do a solo film. They can't really focus too much on it. Yeah, it's the way it is, bro.
They got Namor. Is it Namor or Namor?
They got Namor. Yeah,
they got Universal
rights are owned by Universal, so they can make a Namor movie and they can make a Hulk movie, but then they have to split the profits with Universal, and they ain't trying to do that shit.
No, and the reason why they can't and they haven't done it right now because all their money's tied up in with Sony and Spider-Man. So again, like I said, all they got to do is drop the right amount. They've dropped that check and they can get it, but right now it's a balancing act. So it's just
stuck with the pussy Hulk.
And Universal ain't doing shit with the Hulk, bro.
They not, and they ain't gonna give it up because
they ain't doing nothing. Because it's a cash grab. Because the thing is, still Disney and Marvel still has to pay them for the use. So you know what I mean? It is what it is. So anyway, man, Prop, you good, bro?
Yeah, dog. Yeah, man. Just a slow week, dog. I'm about to drop a whole bunch of filler, what I call filler episodes, which is nonsense like Funko Pops and 7-inch figures, man, because busy.
And that $10,000 spawn.
Bro. I don't even, after our last conversation, I don't even respect it no more.
I'm still on you about that, bro. I'm still
sitting in the same spot I was sitting in the last time we talked.
I'm still on you about that, though.
Listen. Hey, the kids that's commenting are loving it, though. It makes me feel a little better. It was like, we don't care how small it is. Like 450 bones.
The show was dope. I watched it, though. The show was dope, though. I watched it.
Word.
Yeah. No doubt.
And you can tell I was upset, though, in real time.
Bro, right? You look tight the whole time you was taping, bro. I'm like, damn, he ain't even gonna smile. You can tell that motherfucker mad about that price, boy. He mad as fuck.
He was.
Oh, man.
Yo, anyway, man.
We'll live.
You all right, bro. Anyway, thank you guys, everybody out there. Thank you for tuning in. Those who actually have tuned in to the show. Remember, hit that like button while you're on the way in. Who we got? Dirk Diggler, Stunt Double in the building. Thank you for being here, brother. We got Mark Lee in the building. Thank you for being here. As always, Ghetto Yoda is in the building. Thank you for being here. Of course, we got my daughter, Skyla, in the building. Thank you for being here, baby. Who else we got here? Malika McBain is in the building. Thank you for being here, brother. Who else we got? Mark P is in the building. Thank you for being here, brother. We got Amber is in here. Thank you for being here as always. We got Zan in the building. Thank you for being here. Who else we got? Mitchell Lawrence is in here. What's up, bro? What up with it? What it do? Thank you for being here. Striker 47 is in here. Docinator the Booty King is with us as always. Pedro Lopez. Old Skywalker is in here as well. The Force is in here, man. We definitely in here. We appreciate y'all for stopping through. Now, before we actually start the show, I got to give a shout out as we always do each and every week the places where we get these figures from, man. And like I said, they do it up and make sure that we have everything that they need. Starting with this guy, this is Ray over there at Underground Figures. Got to give Ray a shout out because Boxer ride today. I'm on Box Watch, so I got it is the Spider-Man 2099 from Across the Spider-Verse. I got my John Wick and is in here as well, and I got another Sabine in that box as well. So definitely because I'm getting that rooted, so it's gonna be a party. Yeah, man, I'm getting one rooted, longer, whatever. It's gonna be dope. But definitely got to give Ray a shout out again. If you're looking for the latest and greatest, make sure you hit him up. Knowing RD shipping and handling is definitely reasonable. On top of that, sign up for a newsletter so you are always up to date when he actually has your package in stock or when there's something else that's going on over there. And also make sure you create an account because you never know when he has free shipping, on an item or deals on figures as well. So definitely hit him up. He'll take care of you as he always does. Also got to give a shout out to our guy Ray over there at Hawk Wars Toys. Tale of two Rays. So we got Hawk Wars Ray. Ray makes sure that everybody has what they need, and if he ain't got it, he'll definitely find it for you. Nice little care package. You get comic book stickers. Yep. You get the works with that figure as well. Your box smells good. Nice
like
little Jacquard, all that good stuff. Cool water. He will make sure that this shit smells classic. Yeah. So definitely got to give him a shout out as we always do because he is always doing the damn thing as he always does. Also got to give a shout out to our guy Jacob over there, Comic Relief Comic Collectibles. Especially, it's not just about the figures, but it's about comics, man. If you're looking for that physical media, hit him up. You got the store hours there. You got the link to his actual shop. Hit him up, man. He'll definitely take care of you as always does. He keeps us in the business of working. So you always want to make sure that you are well on your way is getting what you definitely need. And last but actually, no, we got Comic Relief, and we got my man Brian Wong over there at Maju Space Maju Case. If you're looking for an amazing display, make sure you hit him up. He'll definitely take care of you. I got the mono. You can get a display option of your choice. You can build your own, but if you don't want to build it, you can actually get it from my man Brian Wong. And it's a nice little space display lit up with the LED lights already included. So you don't have to basically buy something to take care of yourself. He got your back. So definitely hit him up. Tell him I sent you over there. And he got you. Last but not least, definitely got to give a shout out to Vincent Dunn Art and his work pieces as he actually has going on over there. I didn't intend to have this up. It's literally, it just popped up.
Lucky I wasn't looking just now.
It just popped up. But definitely amazing pieces. Vinny, let them know, bro.
Thank you, bro. I expected to update the site when I got back from Cleveland. I had a big con in Cleveland this weekend at Fan Expo Cleveland. That show went well, and I'll be returning. And I have to update the site with everything I did, building up to have new stuff ready for that show. So all those pieces will be hitting the site this week, probably tomorrow. And so stay tuned. The site will be updated with at least 5 or 6 new pieces soon. And then I'll be working on a couple more that I should have up on there in time for the next con on the slate, which is just 2 weeks away. And I haven't even dropped this yet. So I'll announce it here first. I will be back in Washington, D.C. for Awesome Con. April 4th through 6th. That was my biggest show of the year last year. That was such a great experience. So I'm looking forward to returning to District of Columbia and doing it up in DC in the nation's capital. And I had a lot of fun last show. That's Leo and Toya were there, and that was
so fun, bro.
When y'all coming to SuperCon in Miami or something, man? You playing?
I gotta do it. Hey, what I gotta do though, bro, is I gotta we can work on a light travel setup so that way I can.
All right, bet.
So that way I can maybe fly to further shows that are too far to drive from because I'm not trying to.
I can buy some shit in person, dog.
Hey, y'all need to put Atlanta on the list, man. I be in the show doing some work, man. I be interviewing people.
Oh yeah,
I need to come on down, man. Be part of the show, man. Be part of the live show.
Miami, ATL, Orlando. You missing this bread down here, dog?
Yeah. I'm branching out.
Awesome Con is my favorite con.
Awesome Con is dope too.
Awesome Con is fire.
I mean, just watching it, bro.
Yeah. What's funny is it's a curated con, so you gotta you can't just buy a table and get it easily. So last year was the first year I attempted to get in and I was denied, and then like a week later they were like, actually, we got opening and we like yourself most of the wait list, so you want a table? And I was like, hell yeah. And they were like, actually, it's a corner spot, so that's a little bit more expensive than a regular table. I was like, whatever you got, I'm gonna make it work and I'm gonna impress y'all. And I did my best to live up to that. So
definitely, bro.
What's that?
No, I said definitely.
Yeah,
bro.
absolutely. So that's up next. So you'll be seeing new pieces coming to the store from this past week. Some new Daredevil, Punisher, etc. stuff that'll be on there. And
Yo,
so
that Guyver was dope, bro.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. So that was just like a Guyver piece I'd had, and I take random pieces and do canvas prints of them to kind of like drawing people, and then I sell canvases as canvas size prints, because I don't see any. There's maybe like 2 or 3 other people who do canvas prints, but it's more for like, as far as the regulars go, there's one lady who does like Disney prints at a lot of cons, and a couple other people who do, but I don't really see too much stuff like I do in canvas print size, and their stuff is way more expensive. So it always is a great talking point too, because you don't really see too many art prints treated like fine art style, like on canvas. So I try to come with presentation. The presentation.
Your style lends itself to that, though.
Thank you. I love my setup at this past show, so I'm gonna try to adopt that. So, and then I'm gonna try to do like a easy travel setup, and just kind of like tweak more on the setup, so that way I can go a little bit farther without worrying, and minimize what I got to travel with for further shows, and just keep growing, keep adapting, So,
bro, hey, your setup was dope. I know I'm gassing you up right now.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, I was impressed with the setup, yo. Like, look at this.
Bro, I'm on the same shit, dog.
Look at this little artsy. I was like, man, this little artistic little cat, man. Come on,
bro. He be killing it.
You know what?
Bro.
It's funny because when I talked to Toya at school, I was telling the kids how like art and everything. To me, it's even art in the fucking art.
Yeah,
like it's even art in how you set up the art. Like to me, so I've been doing this for like a 3 to 40 years now cumulatively, and the presentation is very important. Like you got some cats who just put a few prints on the table and call it a day. You got some cats who have stickers and keychains and have the whole fucking like, everybody got their own style of doing it. So my way of doing it is have different things that I that I enjoy doing, and just put it out there in a way that just like is different than anybody else. Because I mean, like it or not,
you're a fan of the
culture stands out because it's different than other people's shit. It might not be your cup of tea, but it's when I'm walking down those aisles, I see a lot of shit that's similar to other booths, and my goal is to have nobody's booth that looks like mine.
Right.
Yeah, definitely, bro. And this is how it looks when you arrive. This is exactly what you say.
It booth be set up, dog. Like, I
yeah.
Boy, the props, man.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you notice he's not at the table right now because he's walking around the con recruiting. But you get a chance to what I mean?
And the funniest shit is the funniest shit is Amber will be recruited too. Like I got
let me find out Amber works for you, dog.
Bro, she'll come back and she'll like, I got some pictures of some cosplay hosts for you. Look.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
And be like, look at this one. Bro. She was like, this Electra is barely wearing a ribbon. Like, yeah, that's the Electra's costume, baby. Yeah, man. Like that's how it goes, man. It's fun.
I'm a fan of your work. It's always
your work.
Thank you, brother. Always go, like man.
Definitely not. And so how did it go? Like, how was it? The
Friday was slow. Friday shows are tough because Fridays are always. And I literally talked to Arthur Adams about this, and when I was in Philly last year, and he was like, he dropped knowledge on me. He was like, yeah, the buildings usually make Fridays a priority. Like if they want the weekend, you got to get Friday too, so that way we can add an extra day on your booking, even though the con itself knows that there's not going to be but so much traffic on a Friday in any situation. So Friday was kind of Saturday was really pretty good. What surprised me was my Sunday. Like Saturday wasn't phenomenal, but it was solid. But Sunday was like just as solid as Saturday. Like there's a lot of people who waited till Sunday to buy.
Yeah.
Listen.
That scene, wrap around, and just be like, I'm gonna hit you Sunday. I'm just walking around checking everything out right now. Usually when they say that, they bullshitting and they ain't coming back.
Dog, listen.
This time it was a lot of people that wasn't bullshitting. They came back Sunday and it was like, all right, I'm ready now.
That's
give me
the
all this,
plan,
give me this,
bro.
give me this, give me this. It was dope.
Friday and Sunday are my shopping days, dude. I go Friday early, and then Sunday, man. Especially with talking about 1/6 scale figures, man. I got a RoboCop for 200.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that joint was
Which
like
one?
350.
The
This
new
was
joint?
the first one, but it was diecast though. The first one they released from the first RoboCop. This is probably.
Oh, you talking about the one back in the day with the cherry?
Yeah. But it's the same
Oh,
one,
I
right?
got that.
All
I
they
got
did
that
was
joint.
just update the color. But
yeah.
because they be packing up on Sundays.
No doubt. Nobody wants to bring this shit home.
Nobody want to bring it home, bro. I was like,
Nah.
yo, let me get that for this price, man.
Yep. That's the goal.
That's if you got cash, bro. Always take cash,
price.
dog. Yeah.
Anything that you don't have to load back in that fucking car is the better.
Yeah.
I appreciate you being in Yoda, no doubt. Stop through. That'd be that'd be awesome. But yeah, man, just put as much as emphasis as I can to the setup, to stand out, and I just love making that part of the goal there to represent. And I did some pieces while I was there. I didn't post them because it's some Daredevil stuff. So I've been trying to post new Daredevil related pieces each week. So I'll have some shit that I worked on at the con dropping tomorrow. And then I spent the rest of the time just just talking to a lot of people. And that's the best part, really, just talking like we're talking now to everybody who's walking up on it. So that's a lot of the pieces that'll be coming to the store. Got a new Kaiju number 8. A new Naruto and Jiraiya, Black Arena, Boba Fett, Adam Eve, Cat Falcon, Captain America, and Moon Knight that I did that I never had got a print done before because I had to tweak the print because it was done white charcoal on black paper and it wasn't showing up right. So I had to have them enhance it for me so that it could show up on a print but more stuff I'll be working on before the next show, so stay tuned. More coming to the site, and I'm just keep doing my thing, man. I got a lot of cons lined up for this year, and just keep on pushing, keep on just keep on pushing.
Yeah, definitely, bro. I mean,
appreciate the love, man. Thank you for the shout out.
Hell yeah. Definitely, bro. I told you we was gonna kind of get in on the thick of things and see how it went. I mean, see, what was the atmosphere? I mean, because I know Awesome Con when we went, what was it, the year before last, or was it last year?
Last year.
Yeah, last year. Damn, bro, like it's crazy, but just the atmosphere itself was phenomenal. You know what I mean? And you were putting in work. Like, every time we came across, it was busy. You know what I mean? It was just constantly busy, bro. It's like, he was
so
killing it.
I love y'all so much because y'all understand. I couldn't breathe, y'all. Amber had got me some fries at like 10, 11 a.m. They were sitting there cold because I was only able to eat like one fry at a time. Toya kept coming through like, Vinny, can we get you something food? Can we get you something?
Yeah, bro. We was like trying to make sure, like, I know how it is, bro.
It was like a marathon when they run into people just handing out cups so they can drink. As it running, that's what it was like. But that's the best problem you can have, man. So
yeah, bro.
Dude, my only beef with Awesome Con, man, it got because we was there when in early days. So watching it grow, man, it felt like as soon as I left, dog, they started getting the Michael J. Foxes and
they got
Mario Dawson's, man. I did get to meet before he died, Leonard Nimoy. And,
Yeah.
and William Shatner was there together. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't on my autograph game back then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now I'm getting my figures. I'll be on a mission to get the base of my figures signed now. But it was good to be in that environment, man. But dude, I can imagine it's got to be crazy now, bro.
Yeah, it's really fun to work it. And Yoda, I am working on a solo leveling piece, Yoda. I didn't want to have it done before this previous con because there was somebody I want in the piece who wasn't in the show yet, and I didn't want to have spoilers out there just in case somebody was pissed off about that. So there'll be a solo leveling piece by DC if all goes as planned.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rance.
My man.
Hell yeah, bro. Doing it, putting in work, man.
I got a great baby too.
Yeah,
He
bro.
just called me upstairs, like text my phone when I was there. I said, Dad, I was going to tell you I had a great spring break. I love you. Thank you for
Word.
Oh,
booty right there, my little baby girl, dog.
Yo, y'all look like
Word,
y'all had a
bro.
ball, bro.
Bro, listen, they broke me. They tried to break me this weekend, dog. Fucking
Payback, bro.
Universal Studios, Disney
Yeah.
World. They
Payback.
ate me up. They ate me up.
Payback for that Batman.
Yo, it's funny because Jay was at
Exactly.
Universal, and I was just there last year, so I missed some of the rides, and I was like, yo, I can't wait to go back.
Bro,
But
what I
Jay,
say to you, I
yo,
said, man, they
but Jay,
that bread.
Jay was like sweating in the trenches. They murder in my pockets.
I'm like, damn, bro. We were with the Universal one day and Disney the next. I'm like, what the fuck? Give me a break.
Yeah.
It's all worth it. It's all worth it, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. So definitely, man.
Thank you,
Thank you
Ben.
guys for being everybody out there in the chat. But let's get it going, man. We're gonna talk about some stuff, man. Talk about it, some of the artist features, individuals that we know. Starting off with this guy, man, Maleev. Now and again, bro, I started going through like just the list and looking back, and I'm like, bro, how is it that we haven't talked about
I never heard of him.
Maleev a lot?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. When I look up his work, bro, and Vinny, as soon as I basically see this, and I show you've seen his work already, so I ain't got, but bro, it's sort of like, it's like almost like he's, in some pieces, it's like he's taken inspiration from even Mac. Like a lot of it just kind of like they have their, I don't know if it's inspiration from, but it's just like they have like not similar styles, but similar ideas. What do you think, bro?
I think that's what Bendis goes for, because that's the person you pretty much put all of them on. I feel like there's like this. I feel like there's this secret society of Bendis like artists, and that have a lot of similarities, like Michael Avon Omen with Powers, but more specifically the trio of Michael Gaydos, Alec Maleev, and David Mack. Like those three are like tied together with the Marvel Knights of like the 2000s as opposed to the 90s. You know what I mean? Like their stuff on Alias with Bendis, their stuff on Daredevil with Bendis, Echo, and all them. They just have this very, very gritty, dark tones. Very, very few brights. Just a lot of dark tones, a lot of great gradients in their art. Like you even like look at that. Like it's like the mixture of like charcoal and watercolor and texture.
Watercolor, right? Yeah.
That add texture to the pieces, which is one of the reasons why I love the medium so much, where it gives it this weight of dirt and concrete and grime, and it makes everything just feel like you could touch it, like you pick it up and put hands on it, and pieces that they've worked on with Daredevil and and Alias and so forth have always had this beautiful color palettes, beautiful textures, beautiful compositions, and it lends itself to like the morose characters that they're working on, like a Daredevil, where like you look at the Daredevil and Maleev books, where a lot of the scenes are at night, and it just feels like the tone of the book is told before you read a word. You know what I mean? Like everything just feels dangerous. It feels dark. It feels gritty. It feels raw. It brings so much to the character of those pages before you even read any of the text. And I feel like that is something that's like a running theme, like in a Daredevil book. Like there's a lot of Daredevil books where there's more like light or whatever, but most of those scenes just are so poignant and just so powerful, and so often just with that art style, it just fits Daredevil's character just so well. And it's ironic because we talk about the TV show and keep it dark, keep it grimy and gritty.
Mm.
And some people feel the same way about the comics. Like we don't need to see him swinging through the city at daytime and everything bright and happy and fun, or fighting big cosmic type fights with the Avengers. Keep them in the dirt,
Grounded.
and the grind on the subways and the dark alleys. And that's the type of style that Maleev lends himself to. He has amazing compositional skills, because when you work with so much darkness, you have to be able to see all the images. You have to be able to tell what's going on. You have to be able to storyboard it correctly within that type of parameters and style. And I think he does so masterfully. And I just love his stuff. He's worked on a lot of other stuff, from Batman and and some Moon Knight and some Avenger stuff, some Mighty Avengers, and some Spawn stuff and Hellboy stuff, but nothing has spoken to people, I feel, the way his Daredevil run did, because it not just was a beautifully drawn run, it was a iconic stories that Bendis was dropping when he came on the scene with him. So those Daredevil books that they did together, man, they're still they still matter. They're still using those stories now. So he's a phenomenal artist. Definitely glad we got to speak on him, especially while Daredevil is in the forefront of people's minds with the new show, because he's a big part of why that character is as popular as he is now. His run was a big part of the resurgence of the character.
Yeah, definitely. And that's the thing, is it's like when you talk about Alias, you talk about some of his earlier works, like you can see, and you're right, Bendis he favors artists, and it's like he has them in a barrel, bro, like artists that lend themselves well to the story that he's telling. You know what I mean? Like that gritty, type of style. The only thing that I'd be wondering is like, when an artist is reading Bendis's work, is he like us? Like, is the artist like us as readers? And like, yo, man, like, there's a lot of exposition here, but like, it's like a lot of cuts. Like, what do you want me to focus on? And I'm no Bendis is probably like, just do it all.
Do everything.
Yep.
Just
everything.
Do everything, bro. Like, it's like it's like it would make you nervous to be just an illustrator for Bendis, bro.
Because you don't want to fuck up.
It's dope because I imagine as an artist, you go into certain writers' books knowing, all right, I'm gonna be doing a lot of this type of art, and then different writers I'll be doing this type of art. But with Bendis, there's gonna be some talking heads, and there's gonna be you gotta leave a lot of page on your panel for word bubbles, because it's like Tarantino. The motherfucker's gonna be talking their ass off.
Talking their ass off, bro, for a minute. And
the irony is like nobody's characters talk more than they do in the Bendis book, but yet that shit reads smoother than some other books that's like, it's novels, but it's like you're reading a dictionary, as opposed to you feel like you're just breezing through listening to somebody chit chat.
He has a weird way of opening up characters completely to the reader. Bendis does.
Yeah.
With the bubbles and the over talking, you know what I'm saying, with characters.
The back and forth. He makes it
right. The band
deliberate to try to make it seem like how people actually would talk. Add in unnecessary just banter.
Yeah, I can appreciate Bendis for that. You know.
But, it's like he gives you. He's like, he'll put it out there, but then you're lost in the story, but you got to wait till you get the inserts, and he'll basically explain, okay, this is where we are at the timeline. Like what he did with House of Powers, bro. I'm like, oh my god, bro. I'm like, okay,
yeah, bro.
What am I missing? So then I got to go back and read it, because the whole the Mara the Mara story, bro, Mara McTaggart, it was just so it was
more McTaggart.
More, bro. Like it was just so out there, bro. And it was like, yo, the seventh life of Mar, the eighth life, and like in each life, bro, how he sits back. I'm like, yo, he smokes weed, bro. Like
He made her way more complex than she needed to be, dog.
And then,
Yeah.
and then you think
8
about it, like, damn,
lives? This got more than one life?
Yeah, bro.
What the
and then
hell?
you think about it, this cat was writing 6-7 titles at a time.
At a time. At a time.
He had to be smoking some weed. Something.
Bro,
Or drinking some alcohol or some shit. He was doing something.
yeah, it definitely is, bro. But yeah, man. I mean, Prop, you familiar with his work, bro?
Yeah, man. You know what? I don't have too many books from him. There was a I was looking for it here, but there was a Crow that he had did a while ago that his style like just complements that
whole world kind of
that world dope, man.
Yeah.
But it was one of those times I got tricked where he only did the cover. And
I hate
that
that.
was it.
Dog.
Yeah, man. But
I hate that shit. Yeah,
it got me, but it was a dope cover, man.
Yeah.
The of course the Daredevil stuff, man. So it's crazy, man. I don't have a lot of these books, but a lot of it is familiar, especially with I've seen some stuff that he did that was specific. Again, I'm looking through it. I'm not seeing nothing, but that looks a lot like the Daredevil in the TV show. Yes. And I'm not sure if he drew that before or after. Like some of it looks exactly like Charlie Cox. So I'm assuming that it was done more recent, man. But dude, love his artwork, dude. It's the watercolor element. He's got different styles. Some stuff looks more stylized. Some stuff looks super realistic. Some stuff is simple. He's definitely got a graphic design mind with this. I'm looking at just how some of the stuff is framed. But at the same time, it's different. Some of it looks that way, like almost vector like a vector. Yeah. And then he's got stuff that looks extremely cinematic. Mm-hmm. So dope artist, man. Yeah, I'm probably gonna grab a couple of these books, man. Y'all said that
was the point. That was the point, bro.
Yeah, man.
That was the point, is to kind of hook, line, and sink you in this.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab some. I don't have much.
Start reading that
That was the point.
Which one?
It's get ready. Get ready.
Easy one.
Yeah.
Now he didn't do a whole line of Crow. He just did the covers.
Yeah,
he did. So basically, he did a lot of covers, but he only did a couple of inserts, and that's only because with the Crow books, they had multiple artists writing certain books. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
But they would give him the covers, but then only give him like just certain inserts, or they would give him like the if it's following a certain story, he would get like a standalone, and that's it. But
I gotcha.
Yeah, like they did just a couple of, and then when they basically switched, the main Crow story, and they made, they actually created the female version of the Crow. Is when he had more like say so as to like the art and where it was actually going. Because it was basically when Eric Draven at that time, or Eric was presumably at that time passed away, died, and then another person, or his love interest at that time, picked up the mantle of the Crow. Yeah, she picked it up because, but it was an interesting story because she was almost borderline between life and death, because she thought that he had died, so she went to take her. I don't want to give it away because you got to read the story to really understand.
Because it's like, okay, so is Eric is the same character that Brendan Lee played through the whole book?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe I'll grab it then.
Yeah, it's a good story, bro. It's definitely a good story.
I have no Crow comics, to be honest with you,
bro.
Yeah, Crow that's a hard.
It's a hard read because it's more graphic in the books than the movie will ever tell you, bro.
Okay, bet.
It is so graphic in the book than what will ever be told. Right. So,
James O'Barr, man, the artist and writer, right? He had that same thing where he could paint. He would paint something and it would look, the colors would just look super realistic, man. But then his actual drawing was almost borderline. Real, it wasn't as real, you know what I'm saying, but it was still dope, man. So he's one of those artists that was like this, where it was like, dude, just an artist, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I've never heard of Buddy till tonight, so this is one I needed to hear about.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Maleev this is dope, bro.
Yeah, Maleev is dope, bro. Like I said, I mean, him and when I think of him in Mac, like two of my favorites when it comes to like you get like artists that will tell their own story, like they have their own form. And this is why, like, I can't wait, Vinny, for you to get your own run on a book, because your art is synonymous to you and it's different, so different. And
Bro, you know, I love Vinny when Vinny's when he
The
does.
Room, me too, bro. I just never seen it.
Bro, no, shut up. The one when he does the you're gonna mess me up, man. When Vinny does the book, he draws inside the books on the word.
Yeah. When he
Bro,
does,
is that at a certain time of the year you do that? Is that like October or something? That shit, or
no, that's just certain. When I get it, it just happens to come out in like winters when I get time to like read through. Like last ones I did was like Dune because I had time in the winter to read through. Books, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Draw out of them. Then before that was like Lord of the Rings. And then
I nobody is doing that. Nobody's doing that shit whatsoever. But that's your own
I appreciate
thing.
it. That's another I grab at the cons. Like it's a piece because it speaks to people who don't give a shit about comics. They come by and Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter, and they might be there with their friends because their friends love comics or anime or whatever, and they're like, "Hold up, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, it's on the book." And then I show them the originals, and they're like, "Wait, do you do this on the page?"
Yeah, bro.
Yo, he's elevating.
That's your own media, fam.
He's
like,
elevating,
that
bro.
Shit right there is fire, though. Like,
he's going from books, he's going to album covers, bro. And after album covers, it's going to be illustration on. It's going to be album covers. It's going to be book and actual paper on body painting, bro.
Bro, body painting? I wouldn't be there for that. You need help? I'll help you with the paint. I'll help you with the paint.
Bro,
I'll mix the paint for you.
You know those type of artists.
He didn't tell you that.
Like this, they got the hand behind it.
Yeah. I'll mix the paint for you. I got you.
Nah, hey, why you volunteering, man? You didn't hear the part where he said it's going to be a 300-pound man?
Oh no, I don't know about that.
It's going to be the canvas. Nice big canvas, baby.
No Muse shit here. Just
ain't no Muse. But bro, have you started doing it in any comic books yet, or any graphic novels?
No, see, it's tough because for that background, it has to be text.
Words.
That's what works best.
Yeah.
I tried it with manga. I copped some mangas to do it with, and it just is too much going on in the background. So what I had to do for that is just do a solid image and have manga as a background. There'll be some of those coming.
Maybe some Gundam stuff.
But as far as having it, just drawing it where it's transparent, like the book page stuff, that doesn't work with anything with actual images behind it. It's too much.
Okay.
So I'm always trying to do stuff like that with like different stuff. So that's what keeps me interested. So I love doing weird stuff and there's more book page stuff coming too. So because I just did a few months ago, but I did it on a horror book. So it'll be other like different titles that I'll do that I'll pick somebody from.
Oh, hold on. You say you drew it in the it books?
Yeah.
Oh my God, where I missed that one?
Yeah, that's on
your page?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't see that.
Yeah. And the funny part is it's old school Pennywise it, and I got a book from the first run, from the first edition.
My bad.
The yellow pages all beat the fuck up and everything. And
Word. I'm with it. Renz know how I get down. That's it, boy. I help with the fingerprint. I got you. I help you, bro. I mix the paint. I get it ready for you. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's the only way to body paint. Who using the brush? What are you talking about? Yeah. You got shit. I'll be body painting.
You gotta do it.
I'll be body painting like Matt Murdock. I can't.
Matt Murdock.
I'll be body painting like Matt Murdock. Hands on.
Yo, man. Renz gotta understand that's how the game is played, dog.
That's how it is, man.
Come on,
Sprinkle Renz, bro. Sprinkle Renz, bro.
What's the boy that the art gallery paid him? He put up a blank canvas called "Take the Money and Run." I said, God,
Sprinkle Renz, bro.
Yeah.
Take the money and run, bro.
I got some blank canvases. I'm gonna call it before inspiration.
You already know, bro.
It's crazy enough that might just work.
And man, Alex Maleev.
It might work, bro. That's funny as hell.
Alex Maleev, make sure y'all get out there, check out his work when y'all can, man, because he's definitely doing things incredible, bro.
Yeah,
Moving on to this, I definitely got to move on over here to this, bro. Like, again, we got the Russo brothers that are.
What happened, man?
Here's the thing, because all right, so last week I got a chance to basically watch The Electric State, and here's the thing, bro. I know what they were going for, the story that they were trying to tell, and I thought it was decent. But what's happening right now with the Russo brothers, bro? They got a record of certain films that they put out away from the IP that we love. Even though they have their own production company, they have their own, they basically have a deal. They signed a lucrative deal with Netflix to put out a lot of films. They did The Gray Man. They did this Electric State.
Gray Man was fire, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. So they did The Gray, but as far as the people thought it was, bro, it didn't make it wasn't.
Are you serious?
Viewership wasn't there. It didn't hit the numbers, bro. It was fire, but it just didn't hit the numbers, bro. It didn't
because
hit
it wasn't in the theater. I bet if it was in the theater, it would have hit though.
It would have probably hit, bro. But then you gotta also think about what was it? 27 Bridges? Was that whatever?
Yeah, it didn't do
and they
good.
did that, and that didn't do good either. So
Also fire.
That shit was good too.
Oh, yeah,
it was. But here's the thing, bro. We have selective viewership right now. People are very selective about what they watch if it's not connected to something that they love.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
or another way of wording that, the original properties aren't doing
exactly.
Like original stories aren't doing as well. Even now, we got movies that are, and it's a money thing, really, right?
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
It's okay for this original idea if it was a $50 million movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You put $200 million, $130 million into a movie, it can't be independent numbers. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
everybody got it.
It's like the amount of money that they put into Electric State, it was a lot of money that they put into it. And I watched it and I thought it was pretty dope, bro. I thought the premise of it sort of felt like I was watching what was it called? Ready Player One. You know what I mean?
Right.
It felt like you were watching that, and that was good. Yeah. And this movie was good because of the premise. It was how us as people are so dependent on artificial intelligence, and how even artificial intelligence, because it was disrupted, was fighting back. But it was in a good way, because we were dispensing about, just nostalgia and certain things, and how we were so connected to it, and our connection, and how we got to break that connection to it and get back to humanity the way we know it. But there's a way to bridge the gap between both. And that's what it was good, bro. I think Millie Bobby Brown did a hell of a job in that movie. Chris Pratt did a hell of a job with that movie.
I saw that. It was good. Yeah, I did watch it.
Yeah, what's his name? Yeah, so you know what I mean? We had, there was a lot of, individuals in it that killed it, did a good job in the movie, but it's the numbers game, and it's the ratings, and a lot of critics didn't like it, for what it was, and they're only attaching themselves. So because of that, the rumor is Disney is worried, not worried in the sense of, or Marvel is worried. So Kevin Feige is now going to have more hands on and more eyes on both the Avengers, Doomsday, and Secret Wars. Now, I know a lot of people hear that and was like, yo, it's about time. But the problem is, if it's coming up from the top, filtering down to someone like Kevin Feige, I got a feeling that it's going to it may affect the creatives in a negative way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's just my fear of it. How that would actually work. Prop, like you.
Hey, yeah. You know what got them scared, man? The Matrix boys, yo. The Matrix boys, man. Them jokers did the Matrix movies. And all their non-Matrix related movies,
ass,
bro.
And
then it came back and did one more Matrix movie,
bro. Like, it was
trash.
They looking at the sign.
How you gonna have Morpheus without Morpheus? Like, what?
I do. You know what? I fell asleep most of the movie, man.
It was just. It's like. How can I say this? Okay, I'll use it this way. It's like, we know what we know about Vinny's room, right? So we know that it's a very respected room. It's a topic of discussion almost every show. Now, if he stepped away from the room and said, you know what, I'm not going to run it anymore, I'm going to let somebody else run it, and I'm going to actually turn the garage into a room. It's cold outside. Hoes ain't going to want to be outside in that weather, bro. The temperature changes. So it's not going to get the same effect that he got from this room. This right here is not going to have the eyes on it. It's a little bit grungy. People ain't going to be out there. They're used to this. So they don't want to step away from this room and go to the garage because it's too cold. And so here they're gonna be like, yo, Vinny, what you doing? Like, we need you to come back to the room because you're not successful out there. I know what you're trying to do, but the room was what it was. So that's the way I basically see.
I think I follow your story, bro.
You
That's
follow
funny
it?
as hell,
I think I follow it,
more so
man.
than you don't want to be in the chamber.
You can't be in the chamber, bro. You gotta be in the, you gotta be in the room, fam. You gotta be in the room.
You gotta keep them in the room. They warm, they
Keep 'em in the
cozy, they
room.
got a spot
Yeah,
to
bro.
lay, bro. You put some
Right.
milk by the room, some
Words.
cookies.
Can't
You
do
know what I
that,
mean?
bro.
That's
Yeah.
what it is. But that's what I think it is with the Russos. Like, they stepped away from it. They warmed the pot. They had everybody excited about what they did with,
Infinity War,
the Winter
Endgame,
Soldier.
Winter Soldier.
And Endgame, Civil War, all those movies. They did such of a bang up job that they wet those palates of a lot of people that were actually there. They stuck to the. But we also live in a space where, Vinny, people are afraid of what's different, so they won't gravitate to anything else that this person does because that percentage of individuals are stuck in this space and this is what they want. You know what I mean? Regardless of what the situation, this is what they want. Don't do nothing else. You need to stay here and make this successful.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's tough.
Yeah.
I hate this story so much because it just feels so empty because it's like, all right, they're making shit that ain't Avengers shit, and you're wondering why it ain't getting Avengers numbers. And not fucking Captain America ain't in that movie. It's a fucking Netflix movie for a reason. It wasn't meant to be some big blockbuster shit. It wasn't trying to be Infinity War. It wasn't trying to be, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't get a chance to see Electric State yet, but I loved the Gray Man joint they did. That shit was incredible, and it was a sleeper too because I heard like mixed reviews on it, and I watched it just thinking it was just going to be some shitty background movie that I would barely get into and give up on. And by the end of the film, I'm like, yo, this could have been in a theater in a different time. Maybe not in 2023, 2024, whenever it came out, but like 10 years ago, this could have been made money in the theaters. But now everything is so fickle. Everything is so scrutinized because so many streaming services put hundreds of millions into like over budget these straight to streaming films, and then when people watch them and they're not theater quality, they'll be like, well, then these aren't going to be movies that or directors or talent that could or should be making Hollywood films for the theater. But it's like, yo, when if you take if you take Spielberg and have him go direct a high school play, you can't say that he should be making movies no more because it's not as good as Jaws. Like it's think about what you're watching, how you're watching it, and it's situational. I feel like put them in front of put them with the realms of Marvel again, and you going to get fire again. Now this doesn't dissuade my Downey Jr. Hesitations, but I feel like that is the what we're worried about here, not them. To me, they are the ones that make me chill out on being pissed at that casting. They're the ones who make me like, all right, but it's the Russos doing it, so let me see.
Yeah, exactly. Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
I feel like they've earned that grace because we're not talking about somebody who came in and did Winter Soldier and then dipped, and we 10 years later talking about it like they, like there was their one fucking flash in the pan hit, and we're holding on to it, we're gripping on to the past, like we're nostalgic. These motherfuckers have put masterpieces out every time they stepped onto a Marvel Studios lot, and we're not talking 2 even. We're not talking 3. We're talking 4 films. Now, Endgame wasn't as great as the others to me, but it was great of its own right, and it was the way the story had to be broken up. It couldn't have been as long as Infinity War for me personally. But to some, it's the other way around, and they like it more than Infinity War. I am not worried about I'm not worried about Feige having to fucking babysit. To me, all right, so you're telling me the man who's been, kind of too busy to be worried about what his kids are doing and during that phase where everybody thinks the movies are shit, partially because he's distracted and he's not watching the store no more. You're telling me it's bad? Now it's bad? That you've been complaining for 5 years that Feige isn't on hands on deck with these franchises and on sets and watching and seeing what they're doing, and you're telling me, oh, but now Daredevil's better because Feige has a vested interest. But now Feige having a vested interest in what they're doing with these new Avengers flicks, now
It's
that's
a bad thing.
Every fucking week is some dumb story where everybody's trying to shit on this.
Yeah. They don't know. Because I will say this too. Feige wasn't sitting on the set of Daredevil either. All he did was go in there and added a showrunner different. They were doing their shows without a showrunner.
But he went in there and said, nah, this ain't it.
Well, he did that at first. Yeah, for sure. He did not, but then he added the showrunner.
But
because it didn't have a traditional showrunner.
My point is
like
that
it still ain't him sitting on the side.
He didn't just say, well, whatever they give me, at the end of the day, they give me. He didn't come on to the set of She-Hulk and say, yo, what are y'all doing on here? Switch this shit up.
Agree.
He should have.
Hey, Dirk Diggler, I agree at the hit because I'm probably one amongst a few individuals that actually like the last Matrix film for what it gave me. And
is that my girl? Now hold on. Back up to that.
No. Oh, yeah.
I
know that's Felicia Rashad, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so definitely, I think it was a middle finger to them for what they did exactly. He told the story, and actually, there's another Matrix dropping. It's just not them working.
Oh God,
they're not a part of it. It's somebody else doing it, but
which is what they were trying to stop, right? That's because that was the purpose of the movie, right? Was to stop in
Warner Brothers, bro. It was a middle finger to Warner Brothers, and they made it a point to make that felt in the film the entire time. It was crazy. Yeah. But
so they made it like shit on purpose.
Whoa, no! If you watch it, bro, it was them against the execs. But here's the thing, bro. It wasn't as shitty as people think. If you look at the actual plot of the story and the characters themselves, Neo and Trinity. You know what I mean? It was a lot that was going on, and there was layers to it. And I appreciate
it's a good film unless you compare it to The Matrix.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is.
Man, he can't fly. He can't fly no more. He can't.
Yeah. I just agree.
Don't expect 2 hours of martial arts.
I don't even have
don't expect 2 hours of martial arts. It's more.
It's
more of a concept film.
Yo, wasn't there a scene when he was riding on the back of the motorcycle with Trinity?
Come on, bro. You riding, bitch.
Yo, son.
Come on, dog. Come on.
Yeah,
bro.
it was.
They went.
But here's the thing.
Bro, it was bullshit because they didn't even call Lawrence Fishburne. He was like,
at all, dog. They didn't even call. Just killed him off. Like, what the fuck?
He wasn't gonna come back for that shit. But here's the thing, bro. Like I said, with the Russos, it's a lot of things are opinionated because a lot of people will say they don't like it. Again, because they're not working on a franchise that they want, and even with most critics, some of the critics basically are stuck. And here, that's the thing that I hate, bro. With any IP that we basically deal with it, whether it's Marvel, whether it's DC, whether it's Star Wars, which we know that is the biggest toxic group of individuals. And I don't care who wants to challenge me on that. It is what it is. That's why we don't have most directors, writers, and producers that want to come on board to even fuck with it now because people are just so whatever. But I hate the simple fact that we live in this space where people aren't accepting ideas. They don't accept ideas. And even if those ideas could elevate the story and take it into a different direction, or if it's an idea that they want to step away from and do their own thing, people want to bring them back, but then they want to dictate the story that they're telling. It doesn't. That's the part that really, really angers me. But I'm like, you know what? It is what it is because it's like that on every film. We're hearing about it right now with James Bond, how another company is picking that up. They've actually bought the rights for that.
Well, Amazon, right?
Change. So there's a lot that kind of goes on with it. There's layers to it. I believe in the Russos. I believe they're going to tell the story that they need. Yeah. I'm still in that group where I'm just like Robert Downey Jr. really, as Doom. Come on, man. I'm just not there, bro.
Better on that. They could do better.
I'm not, but I'm guessing that they know that and they realize that, and there's a reason why they're doing it. And I'm hoping. I'll just say that I'm hoping because if that's not it, bro, I'm just not on board with it, bro. I'm still not with him.
The sad part is every person I've talked to, so many people are strongly opinionated at the cons, and a lot of people were like hopeful that it's just a ruse, like maybe Doom is using Iron Man's face to fuck with the Avengers, just all these crazy concepts, right? But all those concepts that are just anything other than that's just how the fuck Victor Von Doom looks leads to somebody else being Doom after they get done this story. But the problem with that is, all right, so let's say it's just the Doom from the universe of Fantastic Four is coming from, or some other explanation, and that'll pass, and then it'll be somebody else playing Doom going forward after Secret Wars. Do you know that just opens a different can of worms with all these Downey Jr. casual ass stands who are going to just bitch because now it's not Downey Jr. as Doom, and they'll just
how you let him do after one movie? That's not right,
bro. But look at all that explaining you had to do. Even like that's what I'm scared of. Like all the explaining.
That's the thing. I don't need some convoluted fucking explanation.
Man,
it's Doom. Tell Victor Von Doom's story. That's what's fired. That's what people want to see. And the fucked up part is I've rewatched the old Fantastic Four joints recently, and really, that's the only person they actually really fucked up. Like,
right? Because Lawrence Fishburne doing the voice of Silver Surfer, bro.
That was the most perfect voice casting in history.
Oh man, dog.
Lawrence Fishburne
and even my boy that
voice.
And Doom had his mask off that whole joint. And
that was the dumbest part about that movie, bro.
Dude, and I used to like Nip Tuck, man. He was on this show called Nip Tuck at the time, man.
Yeah, back in the HBO.
Man. I was hopeful. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing. Julian McMahon is like a nobody. Well, not nobody, but like he was not a super A-list actor, and he needed the FaceTime. You think Robert Downey Jr. he gonna want to have his fucking face all over?
Oh, he gonna want to have his face out, bro. Trust.
Yo, he might be. Yeah, he might just be doing the voice, man. That's what I'm.
Nah.
I'm hoping
this RDJ, dog. This RDJ.
Getting that check, bro.
Yeah, he gonna get that money, bro.
But Russo brothers look confident, man. If anybody could do it, I think they, like you said, I'm hopeful. I think they are talented. Even the movies that didn't do well, I think all of them were well done. They've got TV shows and stuff that they produced as well that I thought was dope.
It's just so silly.
And they love comedy.
You're telling me you got
fans.
All the bullshit they put out the past 4 or 5 years, and they're waiting till the Russos are back at work to babysit.
Yeah,
fuck out of here.
Yo, visit, but you know what?
That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part.
But that's desperate, man. Desperateness, man. You know what I'm saying? And the whole that's what I don't like, even about the directors coming back and Robert Downey coming back. It just feels desperate. It feels like this is where we were winning. This was the formula. You know what I'm saying? Dude, hopefully they don't bring Chris Evans back.
Bro,
Chris Evans said he ain't coming back, man, but I got a sinking feeling in my stomach.
Oh, he's already coming back.
He's coming back. He already signed to be back.
He's already signed to be back. He's already coming back. The only person that so far isn't coming back is Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, Hydrocap, I think.
She's on a totally different franchise that she actually is loving right now. She's a Jurassic Park. Yeah, like she's a stand for that, bro. She's been wanting to do that for the longest time. But
they bring in Chris Evans back as Magneto.
Oh yeah, no problem. I do remember he said he wasn't coming back as Captain. Is what he said. He said he wasn't coming back as Captain America.
They just gonna fucking like shuffle
he'll be Hydrocat.
Put them all back in different roles.
Yeah. Hydrocat, I think it's coming.
I just again, like I said, it is a bit desperate, but we're here now. So while we're here, just let them cook and tell the story that they actually need, instead of the assumption is that it's going to fail based on other properties that you just didn't like and didn't give a chance because it wasn't associated with something that you love.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's what it is. Because like I said, I watched Electric State and I loved it. Like I loved the movie. I loved the premise of it. I think they did a very good job with it, especially all the actors that they had. Like Anthony Mackie was in it as a droid. You know what I mean? You had Esposito that was in it, as a droid killer. You know what I mean? Like,
he was off the chain in that movie.
Yeah, he was off the chain in that movie.
Hard.
But again, in the end, we learned, as to why he was, who he was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it made sense. It made sense for what it was, but again, we just have to see. It's one of those things where it's just that we have to see and give it grace. Not just to kind of jump on the band. And I see this a whole bunch of content creators as well, bro. Just jumping on that wagon of just, it's gonna be shit. Just because, man, come on, shut up, bro. Let it breathe.
That's your boy be talking like that.
What you say?
Yeah,
Don't be toxic. Don't be toxic fans.
Exactly,
bro.
Nah, that ain't gonna.
I'm watching everything
Yeah, bro.
Because they might stop our culture, man. They might stop one day, dude. I'm watching everything, bro.
Yeah, bro. This is definitely what it is, man. So
Russo's
come
is
on.
dope.
You know what I mean? Just the Russos are who they are, bro. Just let them breathe, let them be who they are. And we'll just rock in that space, bro. You know what I mean? Like people just need to stop and let it be. So
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Let it be.
We'll definitely see, how it happens, where it ends up. Moving on, though, we want to move on to this next piece of information here. Now, again, we've been down this road before.
Oh no.
Yeah, we've been on this road before, bro. We've been here before. You know what I mean? But the latest right now, and we're going to talk about, there's a such thing as timing.
Oh no.
Right? There's a such thing as timing. There's a such thing as making it blatant that you want to basically see a person fail. So what you basically do is you wait until that person's movie is about to drop.
Yep. And the recordings came out.
Different press, and then all of a sudden,
bullshit.
Recordings drop.
It's fucking bullshit, dog.
Right? The recordings drop.
And the movie's still doing good. So fuck.
Oh, it is doing good?
Yeah.
All right.
You know what I mean? Like the recordings dropped.
Fucking bullshit, dog.
I don't think nobody care.
I haven't seen the movie yet, but I want to see it. I definitely want to see it. It is at the local theater right around the corner. And me and Toya said, that we're going to definitely. Yeah, it came out this weekend.
Everybody said it's doing good in the theater.
And I want to see it. And here's the thing, bro. Like I think it's enough to say that it's sitting at like I think a 92% fan rating, for the film.
I forgot. I'm gonna go see this Thursday or something.
Yeah, I want to check it out, bro. But again, Magazine Dreams is dropped. But in a statement, he said, listen, if they want me back, hell yeah, I want to come back and say and play King. You know what I mean? And he's waiting to do it. Now, there's been rumors flying around that he is coming back, but this is all rumor hearsay right now. Right. Nothing's set in stone. Nobody's said anything. Nobody's been available for comments. But it's a sheer fact that now, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, bro, that again, we are living in a space where people just want to kick. Now, this man got married. What was it, last week? He got married.
Last week.
Yeah, last week they got married. They tied the knot right before the movie released. The movie released, and it was a perfect ending for a week. But before the movie could end or could drop, now I haven't heard any buzz about the whole recordings ever since it was released. And a lot of it was because, again, that couldn't be presented in court because of the simple fact that it wasn't associated with the act that he was there for.
Right.
You feel me? So that's why it couldn't have been presented. But it's really funny, Vinny, that they want to release this shit now.
Nobody knew about the shit while the trial was going on.
You know what I mean? They want to release the shit now.
Fuck out
and then, you know what I mean? It's like we're not going to give you time to shine because we know this movie is this good. Oh, fuck that. No.
But
you know what saying, buddy, could have almost he got his given an Oscar nominated performance, dog. Yeah, he probably would win if he didn't have the bullshit going on.
No, it's still man. I think he did good, man. He's been doing his interview rounds, so he has inducted, right? He's been doing interviews. Yeah, I agree with that, yo. I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Stop,
hey, yo,
the white is too close to me.
Let the man live, bro.
Yo, when I said he got married, Vinny's face was like.
Yeah,
he did a little shiver, like,
yeah, bro.
Yeah, she off the market again, baby. Y'all waiting too long.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I feel you, man. I be hating on my boy, man. He was on the interview, man, with some skin tight jeans on. I could see his kneecaps poking out. But listen, but he did address. You know what I mean? They asked him every interview he did. They asked him about that tape, and he addressed it. And here's the thing. I always say this about anything like.
But he seemed like he a straight up dude anyway. Like he don't avoid no fucking bullshit.
Right. Southern boy, man. So straight up, man, it's a journey. You know what I mean? He ain't doing that little weird stuff where he's not taking accountability. He's taking accountability.
Yeah.
He straight up say I can't speak directly to that tape.
Yeah.
But I have grown. I will always grown.
Yeah.
I'm learning, a lot of praises to God. Man, it was just a lot of growth in it. And the thing, and that doesn't mean you gotta forgive him or think he ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
In my opinion, when you do something, it's out of your hands on whether people accept you or not. You know what I'm saying? But from his perspective, dude, it sounds like he's on the right journey. And I think his relationship with Megan Good proves that. I feel like the work he's still putting in, and you can tell he's an artist, yo. He loves the art form.
Loves acting, period.
He loves acting, yo. You know what I'm saying? So, man, you know what I mean? And there's a lot. Dude, we got so many celebrities. You look like how Mel Gibson beat. Man, Mel Gibson done wild out so many times, and they keep giving
mad time,
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Wild out
still working
out of his mouth
Reckless,
mad times, man.
Reckless,
He's still
yo.
working. Still
Like-
working.
Look
Like
at Kanye
Kanye
West
West level.
you lose.
Kanye West. Kanye another one.
Yeah, Kanye, but
Slavery was a choice.
But that's why I think Mel Gibson is worse than Kanye.
They on the same level.
They on the same level. Yep, you're right. But it's like, dude, you'll let that man direct a movie. They'll put him in some small roles.
Yep.
Yo, and whoever else, you know what I'm saying? And not to diss everybody. Robert Downey Jr. had some issues. And in fact, Robert Downey Jr. is a good example of
RDJ is a comeback kid, bro.
Exactly. But that's what I was
kid.
about to say. You got to give him credit. They allowed him to go through that journey, and he made it to the end. Dude's a better person. He'll let you know.
Bro,
perfect
but
choice.
just imagine if that shit was going on in the social media age.
That's
They would still
different.
be kicking Robert Downey Jr. in the balls right now.
Oh, bro. Hey, that Tropic Thunder would have got. Tropic Thunder would have got my boy. Tropic Thunder would have got my boy. I
He had to leave the country, dog. He had to leave. He'd have been out of the country by now, dog.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's just crazy that it's how you're it's like you're hanging him out to dry over something that happened. Man. Yes, he was already.
Man was an Olympic sprinter. He running from the chick.
Yeah, dog. Yeah.
Bro, he running from Shorty. Shorty trying to fuck him up. He running from the bitch. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, but let me say this one last thing though, too. As I'm watching this play out, we also got to be careful. I don't know if I can even word this properly, but there's this thing that happens when the media is telling us it's bad, and it really ain't that bad. I think
really
proof,
ain't that bad.
People are watching the movie, but if we were just watching the news reports, it's like, oh my, they done dropped this, y'all. They done messed up his career again.
Right.
Did they? You know what I'm saying?
No,
like, I don't think this worked this time. I really don't.
Didn't work. It didn't
you know
work.
I mean?
Everybody with a brain knew what time it is with the bullshit dropping right before his fucking film starts.
Exactly.
Like, come on, dog. Whether you white, black, orange, red, or green, if the man, y'all motherfuckers know what vile shit looks like.
Right.
The man film was about to drop the day before the shit hit the internet.
Right.
It was purposely done. It was orchestrated. It was perfectly done.
Like, come on.
But again, it's one of those situations where they, again, and I say they for a reason, because we know what it is, but
we know who they are.
We know what it is, but it's a simple fact that it's, again, bro, Skin is just saying we already know that for the longest time.
Fact.
But the opportunity is there, and I think he did such an incredible job. And they know, bro, regardless through the chatter, there are fans out there that want to see this man come back as Kang.
Right.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people that want to see him come back as Kang and get his just due. Now, with that being said, though, there's one aspect of it that I don't want to happen, is that he's a filler character. If you're going to bring him back, don't bring this motherfucker back as a filler character.
You got to be the main boy, yeah.
And I wouldn't accept it if that's just the way it was. Vinny, you were going to say something, bro?
Yeah, as far as the filler character part, I mean, I've made my peace. If we see him back, that's what it'll be, is to pass the fucking torch. Because I still think that they'll be subbing Kang in for Beyondra, because I don't think they got the balls to do Beyondra or Molecule Man. That's just my opinion. Hopefully I'm wrong, but that's just the way I see it. They put a nice bow tie on the Kang storyline in Loki 2, so they don't necessarily have to bring him back, but I don't see any other route for God Emperor Doom except absorbing the Kangs. That seems like the obvious choice, given the way that Disney thinks and works. So unfortunately, I don't think we're getting what we necessarily want to see in any aspect, because I'd love to see Kang either played out properly or and or see the Beyond Our Molecule Man be the the crux, the catalyst for God Emperor Doom. I don't think we'll get either, but I still think that the whole situation is fucked up. It's obviously some unpure motives and intentions going on with this man in this case, and it's very, very it's just sad to see, and it's very hypocritical. It's very double standard. I feel like if we would have seen video of Scarlett Johansson breaking her boyfriend's finger as she tried to get away from him, and he's chasing her through the streets of Manhattan for fucking.
Oh shit! Would have got fired.
Then there's no Brie Larson getting. I mean, there's no Brie Larson getting fired or Scarlett Johansson getting fired. They're on the cover of every magazine, and there's a day named after her. You know what I mean? There's a fucking parade or some shit and it's not the same. It's different rules. And not to say that this, man is a saint. I'm sure they had a toxic ass relationship. They sound like they was.
That's it.
They was toxic.
Because Shorty was an alcoholic too, bro.
Yeah.
They was toxic as fuck. But it's unfortunate that when it comes to domestic situations, that the toxicity is always one party's responsibility, and that there's no explanation or reason. It's just cut and dry. One's a monster, one is a victim, despite whatever is going on. And I wasn't in their house, I wasn't in their shoes. All I'm going off of is the information that we've been given. But the information that we've been given has painted a very unfortunate circumstance between two people who don't belong together, and the information that's been painted by the media is some fucking monster. And I think that there's a huge disparity between public opinion and corporate and certain, racist opinions that have their mind made up about a black man being with a white woman in the first place before anything happened. So I'm glad that he's with someone better for him, and to put it in a shitty way, better for his image. He's obviously on full PR mode, protecting his image, protecting what he's all about, and trying to turn his career around. Because say everything you will about whatever happened or what didn't happen, I don't think he did anything that, even if everything that he's accused of he did, I don't think it ever got to a level where it's unforgivable in any imagination. Right. So let this man, even if the shit that did happen, it's not like he was, it was some spur of the moment, like light domestic shit, not something where he was, punching her, beating her up, or hurting her, or killing her, or anything. It wasn't no OJ shit. The
man was running like Carl Lewis, dog.
Hopefully, everything you get past that and let this man move on with his career. Because I say whatever you say about whatever happened between her and that woman, this man's talent is, in my opinion, undeniable. And I felt like he had I feel like he truly had the reins to be our next Denzel. Like, this man was fucking.
He still can do it.
It is fucking phenomenal. Yeah. Now I felt like, maybe it was going too fast for the powers that be, and they had to fucking say, "Whoa,
slow his ass down. He too good."
They just took advantage. They opportunity.
Hold on now.
Of something that came out,
bro. Especially after Warcraft Country. What's it called?
Lovecraft
Country.
Yeah. We still don't know why that got canceled, right? They never gave us an official reason.
Never gave us no official reason.
Dude, hey, Dirk Diggler's stunt double comment. I hear you, bro. That's it.
Oh, there you go. That's what we need. That's what he need, bro.
Yo, it's a variant, bro.
Paint that boy face blue is perfect. Though.
That's a variant right there, bro.
Variant. That's a mean ass variant right there.
The Venn Dynasty.
We need that.
Bro, like it's.
Hey, we got time too, right? Like, I'm hoping, like y'all say, apparent. I'm hoping that the Russo go ahead and get it started. You ain't got to show him in the next movie.
Nah.
Or even the movie after that. Yo,
let him be. Just let him exist.
I'm hoping we got time for them to feel comfortable with bringing them back so they can do them right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If they bring him in now, I feel like it's going to be a cameo. Let it breathe. Let the Marvel universe breathe and build back up a little bit, and then bring my boy back, yo.
That's the beauty. Now, honestly, that's the beauty of it, because this is Mr. Time here. You could do his story. You could bring his story
at anytime
20 years from now, and his story could not even take place in the current timeline at that time.
Right.
You could do a Kang movie that takes place during the fucking Jurassic Age. Like it could take place anytime. You could do a Kang movie in the 3000s.
Right.
Yeah, you definitely could. And it would be dope. You know what I mean? For what it is. It just depends on what route and if they're willing to go that far and give it a chance, bro. But we know how it is, bro. It's like somebody has to be the example. And that's the bullshit. You know what I mean? Somebody has to be made out to be an example, and that's the bullshit that I fucking hate. You know what I mean? So it is what it is.
It's funny how 9 times out of 10 is usually us.
Yeah.
The ones that have the permit, they be getting people. I'll tell you what, man, they'll cancel somebody in a heartbeat. But I feel like it just always feel more malicious or nonsense. Like you said, it wasn't. Yeah. This is something right here. There's no history of him doing it before. Again, because I do got female friends who ain't feeling this dude right now. You know what I mean? That tape drop. I don't want to minimize the possibilities or what it means, but I take it from a position of growth, because I'm a man, I'm a human. My mom, everybody we know is human, and what use is it to be able to grow? Again, like Vince was saying, it's certain levels to mistakes. There's some mistakes that is going to be impossible to grow from.
Yeah.
But to me, this was something that was like, it happened. We ain't hear nothing about it happening before, and it hasn't happened. He's got a very public relationship now. Bro, you know what I'm saying? So let the man grow. He sounds like he's a different person. Do I think he's going to do it again? I doubt it.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I really doubt it.
You should be allowed to grow as well, too, from your mistakes, bro.
Exactly.
You know?
Bang. Yeah, bro. Like bang, bro.
Bang. Like that bang, boy. That bang.
I love y'all, man. It's fucking hilarious.
That bang, boy.
Bro. Anyway, hopefully, let's see where it goes. Let's definitely see where it goes next. Hold on. Yo, I'm sorry.
Very wild tonight, bro.
Pretty bro.
I know it's coming now. Now you gotta do that too,
bro. Listen,
Conqueror room.
Bro, hold on.
The councils of Vang. Bro, that boy Forrest, is wild.
Bro, Ren's Talentino, bro.
Ren's is the beast, bro. Ren's is the beast.
Bro. I was like, the Kang Dynasty. That's fucking
bro. Kang Dynasty, bro. Y'all can't have no time on y'all hands.
He got the lighting. He even got the lighting from the helmet.
Bro.
And yo, Vinny did that. Yo, he did that in like 5 minutes.
Bro.
Yo, Renz is an animal, bro.
Renz Talentino, bro. Looking forward to it.
Renz and Forrest, bro. They wild tonight.
Vincent Timely, bro. Like I am bang.
Vincent Timely, bro. And that's a good ass character name too.
Oh,
the Conquer Room.
The Conquer Room.
That's crazy.
That's some funny shit, man.
Wow, Ren's Talentino, bro. He always has to up the ante, bro, all the time. Anyway,
he's showing off with the lights. He just showing off with that.
With the lights, bro. He is showing off with the lights, though, for real. Anyway, moving on, bro. We got to move on because we got to talk about last week's episode of Daredevil. Man, bro. Hands down, that was my favorite episode. I'm just gonna say that off the bat.
Yeah.
Because the chemistry between these two is the chemistry between, bro. First of all, John Bernthal as Frank Castle, bro. Yeah. Nobody does it better, bro.
Nah. The man did his homework, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody
He did
does
his homework, man.
Yeah.
Nobody does it better, bro. Like literally, the man can act his ass off. Number one.
Yeah.
Number one, bro. Like he can act his ass off, and he is so fucking believable and terrifying, bro.
Y'all catch the news that he almost didn't
He
do
almost walked because he said that they didn't do it the right way. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't the script that he thought that they should do, and he almost walked.
Integrity, baby. Integrity.
Bro,
Yeah,
but
definitely integrity.
as a veteran, dog, I felt his pain in that whole conversation, dog.
Yeah,
Yo,
bro.
that whole when he talking about what are you doing to serve, and Frank was like, "Motherfucker, what?" Like pretty much, I did my service. I felt all that shit.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, he sure did.
I got emotional, dog. Like that.
And the recap of his family, right? Like,
oh man, talk about the little son
dog.
saying, "Get him, Dad, get him."
What was that season 2 when he first told that story?
Yeah,
Like it took you it was a smaller version, but it was like
bro.
all that emotion came back. Like
Bro, because and what he's trying to tell, you know what I mean? He's definitely trying to tell Matt, like, yo, you took it easy.
Bro.
You took it easy. Like you became almost, you know what I mean, as an attorney, as a lawyer. It's just like, yo, you're winning, you're not willing to do what it is and do what it takes. You know what I mean? And he had to give him that hard dose of reality. Like, he was your boy. You know what I mean? There's no way that this man should be sitting in a cell and had that much privilege to sit in the cell after he took a life. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I like that because it was an awakening. It was an episode that basically woke up, you know what I mean, Matt, and what was there, what has always been there, like those hints. And I was hoping that they would do it earlier because don't go through a whole season without him wearing the fucking suit, bro.
Yeah, it's coming.
No.
It's coming now. It's coming.
And I think it definitely is coming. What you gonna say, Vinny?
No, I was just agreeing with what you were saying. It was very heavy, and there's a lot about the show that's even more interesting based on the fact that they started the shit and didn't finish it the way that they were going to have had it. Because from what I heard, like both Karen and Foggy were going to be killed, and then Daredevil was barely going to be in the suit until the end of the season. Like it was just going to be a lawyer procedural for most of the actual season, and
that would have killed the show.
Yeah, like I love that episode, but I don't really want to see the whole show like that. He's still Daredevil too. You gotta pay love to both of those characters, like both of those sides of that coin. That's what's interesting about it.
And we already got that.
Got the comic name.
I want to see both of those aspects of it.
The amalgamation of both. Yeah.
The important part of the parallels with Frank is that Frank is like at its core, there's this underlying notion that they touch on in the comics with like Ennis and especially Aaron. Sometimes it's really very, very interesting and intriguing that like there's a big part of Frank that losing his family kind of gave him a pass. Be this person that kind of he always wanted to be, like when he came back from Nam, or whatever they put the time of the war in Afghanistan story. When he comes back from the war, it's now who he is, and then he has to just go back to like pushing a swing and like going to the grocery store and doing all these fucking mundane things.
That's hard, dog.
It speaks to so many veterans and people who have been over there. Like being in that world, you have to be a monster to fight monsters, and then you got to just fucking flip a switch when you come back. And it's like, Jason Aaron wrote this beautiful story. I highly recommend you picking up this Jason Aaron and Steve Dillon Punisher book that collects this, but it has Bullseye trying to get inside Punisher's head to kill him better, and just try to figure out where he was coming from, and it clicks because he's fucking psychopathic, and like he like lives through Punisher's shoes and stays in his safe houses and just tries to absorb him and get in his head, and he's like, I know what you told her on that day, at in Central Park, and he was like, I bet it was, I can't do this anymore. Like you were gonna leave them because you needed to be a killer. That's what you are now. You're not a father and not a husband anymore. And then on the flip side of the coin, a big part of Daredevil in the comics is this Catholic guilt that he has, that he lusts for the violence. He wants to beat the shit out of these people. He wants to fuck them up. When he can't sleep at night. He can't just be normal. He needs to go out there and find somebody to fuck up because he's so fucked up with what happened to
You
his
speaking
dad.
that Frank Miller talk, isn't you?
He takes it out on criminals. It's like Dexter in a way. Like it's his passion, but then he feels guilty about the fact that he's fucking people up. But he feels like he's okay because he stops before he kills them.
Yep.
But see, you know,
Frank, and to Frank, he's like, we're the same fucking person. Just because you stop
Right.
before you kill him, it don't
Right.
mean that we two different, totally different people. We
the
both
same people.
Yep.
both have this monster inside that we aim at evil, but we're
Yep.
evil.
Yep.
We're evil. We just aim our evil at evil.
Yep.
Just
Right.
because you stop before they take their last breath and I don't.
Yep.
The
Yeah.
only difference is now you other people have to pay for you hesitating.
Yeah.
Whereas my villains
They don't
ain't
come back.
nobody anymore.
But
Yeah.
man,
It's so beautiful because they take these characters who go out and they fight crime and they do all these things, and then you have a society that is full of, in both of our worlds, in real life and in the show, full of police who maybe don't necessarily always make that as wrong as it should be because they aren't doing what they're supposed to do, so that way vigilantism isn't necessary or needed.
Yeah. My baby's just like, yeah, I love Frank and Matt's interactions. Such a great scene. It
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
was.
And Bernthal, oh my god, yo, he's one of my favorite actors, yo, because he
Yo,
puts that
yeah.
level of passion in everything he does.
everything.
Yo, even this
Yeah.
podcast, yo, he be running this podcast like it's fucking
Yeah,
inside
that's just
action,
dope.
yo, man. That's
He
an
do.
intense motherfucker. Yo, he orders his Happy Meals with fucking vigor. Like, yo, he you know what I mean? Like, that's a
fries and nuggets now.
yeah, like that's yo, that's
Yeah.
that's it. You watch him in The Bear, you watch him in anything he does.
Crazy driver
That is a focus.
or Baby Driver. I'm sorry.
Baby Driver, yeah.
Yeah,
Baby Driver, everything he does, yo. He's Shane and
He's
fucking
focused.
Walking Dead.
He's focused, bro. He brings such an intensity to the character. And the thing is, it's like it's not, he doesn't, even with the level of intensity that he brings to every character he plays, he still plays them different. Even
Yeah,
his
everybody
character,
is different.
even
Everybody.
his character on Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I forgot about it. Yep.
Yeah, bro.
And
Like he plays them different.
the Serena Williams movie about what was it?
Right.
Yeah, he played the
Being their
yeah,
coach. He was their
Mhm.
coach.
yeah,
But, like he makes you believe that he was a veteran, dog. Like the way his passion about just his whole explanation about coming back and turning that shit off is hard to do.
yeah.
My first tour when I came back home, I was fucked up. Like I
Yeah.
really was fucked up because for a while I didn't know how to compute without
Yeah.
in a desert. You see what I'm saying? Or looking for, being
Okay.
over vigilant, or you know what I'm saying? Like, and to see them represent that with Frank, bro, I was in tears, dog, watching that one. That
Yeah,
scene.
they did a phenomenal
Because,
job with that, bro. Because you
you
can
know,
feel
you could feel all his
it wasn't just him. It wasn't just him talking to Matt and getting
Right.
his aggression out. It was also dealing with his own inner aggression as
Right.
well. Still,
Right.
Talking to himself too.
And
Yeah.
he wasn't talking down to Matt. I think he was talking at Matt as kind of a quote unquote friend to make him face his defeat or his feelings about not getting Foggy the justice that he deserves.
yeah,
Letting him know that the system does not work in the way he thinks it does, because this fucker's getting a 3 square meal a day laying on a hot cot, and we're paying for it tax wise.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He should be fucking 6 feet under. That was your best friend, like your brother.
Mm-hmm.
And to see Daredevil break down and get emotional, bro, dog.
Yeah, bro.
And
that's what he needed.
Anybody that has lost friends in some violent shit, bro, I had, bro, and to see him make him face that demon, bro. Yeah, that punched me right in my chest, though. I'm like, God, Marvel, y'all got this off. Bro. I wouldn't expect that tonight.
Yeah, they did.
Like
I
group
love that
therapy.
this scene also pushes Bullseye so fucking hard because, first of all, I think Punisher's the first time that he uses the word bullseye in the series.
Since it happened.
And he's giving him shit for not killing him. And I wanted Matt to be like, "Yo, I did throw him off a building, you know, like
right." He thought he was dead.
I did try, you know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have normally tried, so you know, you're right on that. But I did throw this fucker off a building, and it reminds you that this motherfucker was thrown off a building. He's constant kill, the cool part about this is, and a lot of people on the internet have said it too, so it's not just me thinking it, but a lot of people are pointing out, well, all right, well, how come Punisher hasn't killed Bullseye? Because Bullseye is different. Bullseye is built different. You try to kill Bullseye, that motherfucker is crazy.
Yeah,
he is very, very tough to kill, and I love that in the comics and in the show that Bullseye has been, you know, represented as a fucking problem. Like, it is not easy to take that cat out. I'd rather fight Kingpin than Bullseye.
Yeah. Not at all.
Yo, shout out to Colin Farrell too, man. I think he did a good job with the craziness.
Back in the day with the nuts, with the craziness of him, yeah.
Dude, you know what? Hey, Tim Bradstreet
Yes.
was all in this scene, bro. Seeing that gun rack behind him.
Yes.
Dude, this whole little scene felt like, this is what Tim was drawing back there. You know what I'm saying? Like, very subtle because it wasn't, full on Punisher, but it was like, okay, this is right. I didn't see him draw this on 1,000 covers, yo. He got like tons of covers like this, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And those Marvel Max Ennis joints. Steve drew the interiors, and he had Bradstreet draw the covers. Sky very, very rarely.
Very rarely, without trepidation. With trepidation, and very rarely does he do it without an agenda.
Yeah, Punisher doesn't like working with teams at all. Not at all. And he almost exclusively works alone. It's like 0.01% you ever find a story where Punisher is working with the Avengers. And then firstly, Avengers don't fuck with Punisher either. He's crazy. They don't want nothing to do with him. Nobody wants to work with Punisher. Nobody wants to work with Moon Knight. That's those are two cats. The Avengers don't want to work with Moon Knight or Punisher. Yeah. They're like, nah, they over there. Go over there. You do over there.
Even though Moon Knight be disrespecting Thor, bro, he be
disrespecting. When Hydra Cat gave him permission.
He was
like, you can wild out and kill whoever you want. He was like, as long as you side with me, bend the knees. He's like, shit, hell Hydra. You know what I mean? Let's go. You know what I mean? Like that's his, and it's again, it's you can't fault him for his reasoning. He just does what a lot of people. He's doing it without a code, without morals. Like, he's not a Batman character that's not going to kill. He'll fuck you up if it needs to happen. It will happen. You know what I mean? Yeah. So,
I love Batman, but that's his only flaw, bro. Like, when he first was out back in the day when he first dropped, he had a gun. He was killing mobsters. He was throwing them off of buildings and everything. He was killing in the beginning. Yeah. Then I guess they changed it.
Because Rogues
Gallery. It wasn't that long though.
Yeah, that's why though. Rogues Galleries sell comics.
Yeah.
They definitely do.
Dude,
of course, we getting a chance or getting a look at the possible future of what we're going to see White Tiger again. Of course. Now everybody was under the impression that this young lady, or Jenna Ortega, was basically supposed to play her role. And that didn't happen. Jenna Ortega, actually, she got on the internet, was like, I was already in Marvel. I already basically played a role. I was in Iron Man 3. People just didn't see it. Well, they didn't pay attention. And she was the little girl that had a missing leg. It was her. That was Jenna Ortega.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, it was. That was her.
Oh, shit. I gotta watch that shit again.
Yeah, if she was the little girl that was missing a leg in Iron Man 3, so she was already there.
Wow.
Yeah, and there was a lot of things because they even cut some of her dialogue out that film.
Oh yeah, bro, yeah. I have seen Iron Man 3 one time. It's one of my.
Bro, there was some good.
I gotta go back. I just didn't like. I didn't like the end. I didn't like the. Yeah. You know what? I wasn't real good with the armor flying.
Oh, you talking about the house party?
That's extremist, though. That's from the book.
Yeah, man. I wouldn't. I didn't go toxic on them. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
I didn't like what they did with, of course, the Mandarin, bro. I was like, nah.
Yeah, that was ass. That was ass.
And they brought him back, and at least they brought him back, man. They tried to, maybe this whole
Yeah. So what we know is basically leading up against, again, what they're setting up, which I'm definitely happy they're doing finally, because we're gonna definitely get a chance. Like I'm so excited, bro. I'm happy that we're gonna get a chance to see the Muse. We did get a chance to see Muse at the end of the episode, and I thought it was like, all right, that's pretty
That boy
dope.
look crazy. Yeah, right from the
It's
book.
gonna get turned up, yo.
Now,
Hey,
here's the question. Here's my question, though. Now, we know the story of Muse, where he comes from.
Paint with blood.
We know basically that he has like that sensory, and he inputs a lot. And again, he's in the character himself is an Inhuman.
Yeah.
They're not going to go that route with this character in this show.
Right.
No,
something completely different. They are.
They said that.
We know they're
guessing.
not, bro.
Yeah, it's just guessing.
They're not. I can almost guess that they're not. They're gonna. I don't want to say that they're gonna. I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna basically like if they're gonna dumb him down, not dumb him down, but if they're just gonna mute his power, nerf him, bro. I don't know because he's fast.
Yeah,
he does have like a level of strength, but at the same time, we know. But I don't know if they're gonna go that route. I really don't think they would. I really don't. I think they're going to stay away from the whole Inhuman aspect of it, or they're not going to explain it. I would love for them to do it, especially with the Muse story, but they're not, because they're basically fusing two totally different storylines: Devil's Reign and Muse in this show. Yeah. So, yeah, we're definitely not going to see it from that aspect. So,
it was to the previous point real quick. Ayala like killed it. That scene with he's just acting from the heights and they're the fucking cops. This shit was phenomenal. So she did an amazing job, and I can't wait to see if and when they go with what's going on with her, if the story, if we see that on screen. But to see them touch back to Muse here, I was geeking out, very excited for it. I really feel like the powers part of him is necessary for the comics, and it would just be cool in here. Like, I feel like you can tell this story with what
without it.
Without it. There's not many characters like that where I wouldn't get pissed if they changed it, but like this is a character where it would still make sense without his powers, because there's a level of brutality that he commits in the comics that isn't necessarily essential to who he is, because so much of what he does is about serial killer vibes that you can perform without. Like, you could behead someone and by normal means without ripping the head off and still get the point across. So and then we're getting him pulling blood out of the victims. Now it obviously is probably pretty self-evident what he's going to be doing with that. He's a painter. Now, are we getting 130 bodies for that mural? I don't think so.
Yeah.
But does the story still send the proper message if we find out that it was 20 bodies? Absolutely. So I don't think they go quite to the lengths that we're used to in the comics, because they're fucking comics. Like, we already don't have the blind spot story, so there's going to be changes definitely
gonna be changes there.
Because most of the terrorizing that he does in those books are to blind spot more than Daredevil anyway.
Yeah.
He fucks with him like I never seen nobody fuck
he
with
fucks with him like crazy, but it's also to antagonize and to actually, entice.
I don't think we're getting murals on top of skyscrapers either.
Nah.
Hey, we ain't getting some of the stuff. That's cool, but I feel like we're going to get enough of it that it's an amazing addition to his story. It's cool seeing what they've already done so far. It makes me confident that we're going to get to see a very, very decent, adaptation of his story, which is fucking crazy. Music.
They should give us something, bro. Like, you don't have to have him all the way amped up.
I think they're gonna show his speed. I think they're gonna.
But
I think they're gonna show
the speed or something.
They might not make it superhuman, right? They might, or they might take it to like a Captain America level.
Just have him have the speed.
Human type shit.
Yeah. Like, give us.
Same thing with Kingpin. Like, Kingpin does superhero feats without saying that he has super strength.
The man got shot in the head. I mean,
This motherfucker, he rubbed some tussin on it. He got better.
Yeah, I got the scar on his face. So I mean,
he got shot in the head. He stopped the car. He threw what's her name across the room like he was a rag doll.
Bro, he ripped
rubbed some aloe vera. He rubbed some aloe vera on the gunshot wounds. He went back to work.
He ripped the car door off a limousine to get to the lady.
Yeah.
Like, come on, buddy. At least they're showing him, OP. Like, so you can give us something, brother. Have the speed or something. Like,
right.
Yeah. I mean, I can't wait because tomorrow is a double episode, bro.
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
Wow.
Also, I meant to mention that. Yeah, 2 episodes tomorrow. Right. Just next week. The rest of the weeks is one episode.
Back to normal. Okay.
3 weeks after, but 2 weeks next week, and then 3 more episodes. I mean, 2 episodes tomorrow, and then 3 more regular episodes.
So after I watch them tonight, I'll put them on. I'll post them first.
Oh yeah. And cool, man.
Yeah,
with Muse being a newer character, dude, I think that's a good thing, man, for some of the people. Like this, you don't have that long history to have to deal with either. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. So at least let him have some of his powers, bro. You can still have him being human too.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? But they're gonna focus on the serial. Like I feel like the serial killer. When I saw him in the trailer or saw, it's like you know what I mean? Like I can feel that bringing something. To the
Hey, Mook. Oops, I should have called her Mook wrong. Skylar, that's my daughter's name.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, come over watch it. You can come over watch it tomorrow. We can watch it together. We'll watch both episodes together. Come over tomorrow. If you ain't busy, come on over tomorrow. We'll watch it.
Bro, and your boy Kingpin is wilding, bro. He eating dinner while your homeboy in the closet.
Yeah. Yo, here's the thing. It's funny, bro. Because
he gonna kill that dude, yo.
He gonna kill him, bro.
Yeah, he is, bro. She do like Felicia Rashad.
Yeah, she do.
Yeah, but nah, she like a beat up Felicia Rashad, bro.
Her face, bro. She looks petrified, like he's going.
I know. That's what told me.
Yeah, nah, that's a word down version of Felicia, though. You can't respect the queen like that.
Yeah, bro. Bro.
I don't care if she turned 100. Miss Huxtable still fine.
It's true.
Yeah,
this is true.
Anyway, bro, I can't wait. I definitely can't wait till tomorrow. This show is it's shaping up to be. It's such an amazing. It's not like a slow run. I think it's basically doing. It's doing what it needs to do, and I'm excited about it. I'm excited to see where it's
episodes
going.
don't feel short either. Like I feel
they don't. It's because it's a well-written story, and the pacing is definitely good. It's there. And again, you just letting Matt do some lawyer shit and whip some ass in the background. Like it's a juxtaposition of both what we've actually wanted to see the character for so long, bro.
When he whooped them cops' asses, I was like, oh yeah, that's what
bro.
About. Man,
you hear his threat. His threat. We was like, no, next time you have to bring some more.
Yeah, bring some more people.
Yeah,
I love it, though.
Now, what we gonna do? Like I said, I mean, I figured like we would. I'm saving Jason.
Charlie don't know.
I'm saving Jason because I don't think that everybody's actually read Absolute Batman #4. Vinny, you didn't read it yet, did you?
Yo, I read a little piece of it, right? Because I haven't read the first 3. Yeah. So I read it. I was gonna get ready for the night when you posted it, man. It's like this looks. I gotta go back.
This one's super dope, but we're gonna wait. We'll wait till next week to do it because, like I said, I want to give people time to read it.
I don't give a shit about it. You can talk about it,
bro. That's right. You ain't gonna read it, but it's dope. This one, it's dope. It's dope. You said like that. Absolutely. We'll put that off until next week.
Hey, what is it you don't like about it though?
Everything. The only hot story from Absolute is Wonder Woman. I'll give him that. That Wonder Woman shit is fire. But the other shit, Superman, all that bullshit. Superman and Batman are my favorite 2 characters in DC, and Wonder Woman.
Well, let me ask you a question.
The whole Trinity, period.
Let me ask you a question, Jason.
No.
Do you dislike the fact that Lois Lane is Superwoman right now?
I don't care if she is. I'm not reading this shit.
No, I'm talking about the latest iteration of Superman. Like basically, like
Absolute.
No, not Absolute.
In the regular Superman.
This is
regular.
Superman.
Oh yeah, well she got the power. Yeah, I don't mind that. That's
you know whose power she has, right? Whose powers they belong to?
The Nightwing kid from Krypton.
No.
Who?
So you haven't read the book?
I know she got the power. I know the family got the power, but I didn't know that.
So have you read the where so you haven't been reading up on Superman and Doomsday lately?
Not lately, no. Mm-mm.
And Time Traveler Doomsday.
I know he adopted those kids, the two kids.
Yeah, you haven't read it.
Them now.
You ain't up on this one, bro, because
So
Time Traveler Doomsday and what's happening right now, it's bleeding in. It's bleeding something, an event, a crossover event that's about to happen this summer.
So what run is this? Is that in?
It's the latest iteration of Superman.
So I can go grab them tomorrow then.
Yeah, you got to read it, bro, because it's dope. And on top of that, so it's a version of Superman that eventually he will become. He's not going to hold. He's starting not to hold back. He's angry, and the thing is, Time Traveler Doomsday.
Is he still not the kryptonite don't affect him no more, right?
No,
that happened.
No
more kryptonite, right?
But somebody is on their way to Earth to get their power back. I'll just leave it there.
I'm gonna go pick it up tomorrow.
You got it. It's dope. It's fucking dope. Like it is dope. But there's a big.
I'll call you when I pick it up.
There's a big crossover event that's gonna happen. That's inevitable, bro. You're gonna have to.
How many issues is it in? 5.
What?
If this run in, how many issues is that in?
I think this is on issue 3 or 4 right now.
3 or 4. So I'll grab
it. Yeah.
Grab it tomorrow.
Yeah, my bad, bro. But there's a crossover event you ain't gonna be able to avoid. My bad. I'm just letting you know.
I hope it ain't that absolute shit.
You ain't gonna be able to avoid it. Sorry, my bad. They gonna force you, bro, because it's that dope. My bad, bro. My bad.
Fucking absolute is trash.
No, it's not. No, it's not. My bad, bro. Disagree. My bad. You have to read it, bro. Pick it up. Go ahead, get it. Go get it, bro. Read it. Go ahead.
Garbage, though.
Nah, go ahead and read it, bro. You'll be all right. Go ahead and read it.
Hey, just to clarify, you said you did read it?
What? The absolute shit? Only Wonder Woman. That's all
So what turned you off? I feel like I already asked that question, but
bro,
why you don't like it?
The House of L, the L family are farmers on Krypton. Right? They went from the top of the food chain to the bottom. And then the fucking whole shit with Batman, he's fucking looks like Bane. Bullshit. I don't like it.
You haven't read it yet, though, bro. Go and read it.
I don't gotta read it. I can look at the cover and say, "Oh no, trash." I don't.
Nah, bro, you gotta read it.
Batman, pure.
Go and read it, bro. It's your homework. Go read it.
You literally judging the book by its cover.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah,
that's it. My bad. But
you literally are, bro, judging the book by its cover, bro.
My bad. I'll take it.
Nah, bro, go pick it up. Go read it, bro.
I'll go get Superman tomorrow. Those first 4 books, I'll get that tomorrow morning.
Yeah, go do that, bro. But you'll be all right. Go and get it, bro. Pick up Absolute. You gotta read it.
Nah, I'm trash.
Homework, bro. Go ahead and read it.
Garbage.
Come on, bro. You'll be all right.
The L's went from being the lead scientist on Krypton.
Come on in, bro. You read it.
To the lead farmers.
Come on, bro. Just go and get that, bro. Go and get that. Read it.
It's not like he's not still a scientist.
I know, bro.
Really, Vinny?
Yeah, bro.
Look, you realize that he's still a scientist. There's a reason why he's a farmer.
Yeah.
If you read the book, you understand. They explain it. So you just reading like a synopsis or a blurb or hearing somebody else bitch about it, and you're not understanding the context. You're taking information out of context. That's what we're saying to you.
Yeah,
it's on that Walter White thing.
You gotta read it, bro, because he's still bro. So let me ask you a question. You said because he's a scientist, but in this one he's a farmer. Let me ask you a question. What's environmental chemistry?
It's science. I don't want it.
You gotta read it, bro.
No,
it's still science. It's a level of science. But the thing is, if you read it, you'll understand, bro, because they're uncovering a lot of shit, and it's dope. But you gotta read it, bro.
I'm gonna be 100.
Man, it's still, and they got him being oil man instead of a reporter. Like there's differences in different
No. Hold on, time out. You can't put Man of Steel into that bullshit.
Why not?
At that point, no. In that point in Clark's life, he was still traveling, trying to find himself. He didn't even thought about
what happens in the comics. This motherfucker goes to the Forces of Solitude. He ain't traveling the world like fucking Bill Bixby.
Throw that shit. Get some gasoline and burn that whole fucking shit up,
bro.
Yo,
Bro, read it. You gotta read it.
I'll tie an ID to it and blow it up.
Bro, gotta read it. You gotta read it, bro.
Yes.
Bro, I'm a BA Barack at you, and bro, make you read it.
Wonder Woman.
Put it to
Wonder
sleep.
Woman.
Bro, but here's the thing.
Wonder Woman's changed too.
You're gonna it's
I
gonna
like the Wonder
because,
Woman, absolute.
bro, everything is gonna tie itself in. It's gonna force you to read it. You don't have a choice. You gotta read it. Go and pick that up, bro. Go and pick it up tomorrow.
That's nice. That's nice.
Go and pick it up, bro. Go and pick it up.
My bad, y'all. I'm gonna skip.
Yo,
Superman. That's it, bro.
Jay's gonna be in the theater watching Superman in July, and then Superman's gonna go in his backyard and pick some tomatoes, and Jay's gonna be like, God.
All right. I'm out. I knew that shit was trash. I'm out. Peace.
Hey, bro, we're gonna see Jason.
Okay,
after the movie.
I'm recording.
Bro, yo, his dad is like he grew up as a farmer on Smallville. What you got against farmers?
Nothing against farmers. Okay, so when he came to Smallville, okay, I'm with that.
Yeah,
that go with the original story. I'm with that.
Okay.
Well, now he a farmer in fucking space on in Krypton.
Nah, bro, he's not.
Really?
He's not.
And
He's not a farmer, bro. He's not a farmer. That's what I'm saying. Like when you read it, you'll understand that they are not farmers. They're more like environmental chemists because they're trying to discover what the fuck is happening with Krypton. And the only way they can basically do it is through that they're uncovering shit. So it's a huge deal, bro. And then this last book was super dope because, bro, just read it. Read the motherfucker, bro. That's all you got to do is read it, bro. It's dope. It is super dope because it's flipping. Here's the thing: the absolute universe was a reason they did it. It was to flip everything that we know about these characters on his head and give it a totally different story.
Wow.
And that's what Darkseid did.
For what?
Well, it was because that's what Darkseid. Okay, so let me ask you a question: are you enjoying the Ultimates?
That's different. No,
it's not. Because it's the same thing. The maker remade that universe, and right now you have Darkseid who made this universe, bro.
A way better fucking job than Darkseid did.
Wait, but you read, but that's because you gave the books a chance and you read them. You could have been like, oh wait, the Red Skull is using Punisher's logo. That's not how it happens. Like that's the whole point. That's not how it happens. The whole point is the shit is different. It's changed.
Yo,
it's an alternate universe.
Hey, look at Jedi's face, yo. He ain't listening to you.
He's like, nope.
He's like, nah, every time y'all talk, man, he uses that time to come up with a response.
He's like, nope. Nah, son, my bad.
Army trained psyops don't work on me, baby.
He said, I'm bad. My bad.
That's all right. That's all right.
I'm sorry, bro.
I even moved him a little bit.
No,
if I ever got a show, I don't want to spoil. I'm just telling Jay that they farming in it, and then Jay ain't gonna watch it.
And I ain't gonna watch it. See, you already know what time it is. You already know what time it is.
Anyway, thank y'all out there for being with us this evening. Jason is a funny dude, bro. All Jason's here is trash.
Trash. Already know what time it is.
Trash. Hey, yo, Jason gonna walk in, bro. Ask for. He gonna walk to the counter and be like, "Yo," they're gonna be talking to him, and all he's gonna see, they're gonna be talking to him about the story. And all he's gonna see is trash. It's trash.
Might as well be a Tesla.
Trash.
Oh.
Might as well be a Tesla. Trash.
Ladies and gentlemen, this episode brought to you by Farmers Insurance.
Do not be out there burning comic books, please. Do not burn comic books.
Oh shit!
Word.
Only absolute comments can burn those.
Anyway, man, thank you guys, everybody out there, for being with us. An incredible show. We definitely needed this show. We needed the laughs because shit was funny as hell.
Sure, man.
Definitely needed that, man. Thank you guys for being there. Jay, what you gonna do tomorrow besides get them absolute books?
No, I'm gonna get Superman tomorrow. I'm supposed to go play golf around 12. I don't know. I might skip that and go back to the range tomorrow. I to get on the 300-yard range tomorrow to go shooting tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So they're gonna play golf. Everybody be in school, has to be quiet. I could pick either golf or shooting tomorrow. I'll figure it out in the morning.
Word. Definitely, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you for being here.
No doubt.
Prop man, what you got going down, brother?
Bro, nothing. Nothing, man. I got my day job of doing photography is taking over this week, man. So
That's a great
like
thing.
I said,
It's a great
what's up?
thing.
It's easy job, but the editing, you know what? You're right. I'll be done by tomorrow, man. The AI be doing a lot.
Yeah, you got it, bro. That's a
Lot
great
of work.
thing. Shit.
A lot of work, man.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I'll probably be dropping some. Dude, I got tons and tons of videos. For some reason, y'all, I blame y'all because of this whole 1/6 scale, man, thing. So all my little 7-inch NECA figures, I've got tons and tons of videos I've recorded that I haven't released. So this week, I'm calling them filler episodes. I'll probably be dropping those just to get them
You
off
better
the
start
hard drive.
throwing some G.I. Joe on that shit too, or that neck.
Dude, you know what? I got G.I. Joes right here. I don't got enough. I don't know if I want to open them because I ain't got enough of them.
Oh man, you playing games. You missing
Yeah.
whole line, dog.
Bro, you talking me into it, man. I feel like I done missed some.
I have to tell you some of my shit so you understand.
Do that. That's it. That's the deal.
But
that's it, man. I'm gonna do some prop weird stuff, man. Definitely gonna make some stuff towards the end of the week, man. So I got to get on my job so I can live up to my name. Probably make I got a Rocketeer jetpack I want to redo.
Okay.
Nice.
And some helmets, man. I got a RoboCop. Actually, I got the whole RoboCop armor, but my fat ass can't fit it, so I ain't been as motivated to finish it. But I probably need to knock it out, man. Probably put it on a mannequin or something. So,
bro, that
man.
Falcon you did is fucking phenomenal, dog.
What's that?
The Millennium Falcon?
Oh yeah, dude, that was just painted, right? You said you got that. That was that
I got
old
it upstairs.
Oh, bro, $20.
But I got the new joint too. That shit is big as hell. The newer one.
And it's not painted?
It is. It's detailed, but that shit you did is fucking.
Yeah,
you made it look like real, real scorch and burn. And
yeah.
shit
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Putting that work in, baby.
Put
that work in. Yeah.
I got a big joint too. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't send me your expensive shit. I ain't trying to break nothing.
No. I seen the small one.
Anyway, bro.
Yeah, man. But glad to be here, bro. I'm glad to see you guys up here, man. Hopefully for y'all, I know for me on a regular day, man, this is extremely therapeutic. This is an extension.
Yeah.
This is art right here. What we doing right here is just conversation with brothers and talking to the world, bro. So yeah, glad to be here, man. Thank you.
Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for being here as always, man. Vinny, man, what's going on with you, bro?
Yeah, man. Just like I said, I'll be gearing up for Awesome Con April 4th through the 6th. So I'm very excited about that. I have a few pieces in mind. I got a couple weeks to get knocked out, so I'll be working on those. And I'm happy with the setup, so I'll be tweaking that just a little bit, but mostly that's about ready. So I might even get a chance to work on a couple more album art, and other than that, just getting back to catching up on reading, organizing. Still got a huge task ahead of me with that. So looking forward to a lot more reading, organizing, and hype for double ep of Daredevil tomorrow.
Yes.
And then, so we'll be back here next week. Talk about that on Comic Book Talk with Friends. And I'm glad we said rotate and went on and like you said, held each other up. And
y'all boys did this, man. Glad we came through and did this.
Rotate, bro. Rotate, because otherwise I'd probably be sitting on the couch just
fucking thinking about it.
Yeah, thinking about it. Thinking about, like I said, that we have a tendency, like I said, to think about it and then also think about what you could have done. It's always the blame. You always
That's the worst
thing anytime, like you had plans to hang and something happened and you didn't. You think about like all the coulda, woulda, shouldas, and that's just
that's what kills you, bro. Yeah, don't do that.
Can't let shit eat you up. You everybody, we all adults. We all got busy lives. We all trying to do our best. That's it. That's all we can do is our best. Put one foot in front of the other and just keep moving forward every day.
Definitely, bro.
But again, love and hug up on your loved ones.
Yes.
Tell your people you love them and treat each other the way you want to be treated every day.
Right.
Leave with as minimal of regrets as possible as we pass on to the next journey. Hopefully,
definitely, bro.
I'll get to hang again.
You already know, bro. Definitely appreciate that, man, as always. Remember, Vincent Dunn Art Store. If you actually log on to Instagram, the store link is there as well. So make sure you head on over there Again, we got a lot of things. Well, no, what we got going on? We got again, Say What Wednesday. We got of course, Figure Flex Friday. Same rotation, a lot of stuff that's going on. So again, Eid celebration this weekend too for everybody who's been rocking. Again, we are almost at the tail end. So we made it, even through the hardship and things that have actually happened to test us and test our spirits. We are here now. So definitely Eid celebration is going to be this weekend. So want to hear everybody's story and what's going on with you. But other than that, man, we will talk to y'all next week, same time, same channel. A lot of stuff to talk about. But we will definitely be back here with you guys again. Do want to leave out with this, definitely again, final rest in peace to both Scott Selvey, Barry Bird. And again, they have passed away, but they have moved and they have elevated and transitioned to something higher so that our spirits are always with them. They are with us. And we just definitely want to put that out there, man. So definitely thank you guys and everybody that's been rocking with us and watching all night and helping us get through these tough times. We definitely appreciate it. But again, till next week, we will actually see y'all with a full recap again of everything that's actually happening. Also, we'll get a chance to recap on how many books of Absolute Jason's read. Anyway, peace, man. Talk to y'all guys later. We out. Absolute. Batman.
Trash.
Jason, read it.
Trash.